The only thing I've been doing in this moment, sitting here, is trying to think, damn, how are we going to plot this and like and map out this episode? But I think it's kind of we should just kind of get a approach going where we kind of just talk about stuff. But anyway, welcome to the SOULcast, people. We should be live right now. It's myself, Soulfist, my co-host, Bennington. How's everybody doing? It's been a little minute, a couple of weeks since the last time we saw you guys. Hope everybody's doing good. Mr. Bennington, how you been? Let other people know what's been
I've
going
been
on.
I've been doing okay. I've been doing all right. Um, just between work and domestic life has been keeping me rather busy. So
Yeah, no, I get that.
yeah,
Real life gets in the way sometimes. I tell people that a
yeah,
lot.
yeah, yo,
Don't take this personally, bro. Real life just be real life, and sometimes you know what I mean.
bruh, I have missed real life. Be real life is so hard that I have missed legitimate birthdays. Like legit, I will forget my birthday. Uh, uh,
I haven't been one to give much of a damn about my birthday, but there's so much stuff I want to talk to you about. And I guess today's focus is kind of going to be. I kind of want to speak about. Um, or Hmm. I don't know if I say I don't know the proper word. I don't. There's a word that should encompass all of what I'm about to say, but whether it be I just want to have a conversation about this, or want to criticize this, or even want to give credit to this, I kind of want to focus on. I guess I want to say the more conservative response to some of the things that's been happening to since Trump's election and whatnot, as opposed to what we usually kind of talk on and comment on, which is the more like liberal response. I kind of want to get into a little of the liberal responses of some things too. But I've at least for me, just watching the media I consume and stuff, there's been certain things that when I hear like the conservative response to certain things, I'm kind of like, oh, it's just stupid. And there's been some things I was like, okay, yeah, hell yeah, let's do it, fuck yeah. And then the same thing even with the liberal side, where there's I hear some things like, oh, that's just fucking stupid. But I'm like, yeah, yeah, I agree with these guys, and I kind of want to bring that up. And one thing I want to, so when I talk about like the conservative responses, like I'm noticing this trend of like the conservative side becoming the exact same thing that I feel like we've been criticizing for a decade at this point. It's just overly sensitive people just always finding something to complain about. And it seems like now the thing is just like, well, fucking everything's woke. Everything's woke and it's bad. It's bad because it's woke. Oh my God, is that character black? It's shit's woke. I don't want to watch this. Is that a woman? This is woke. I don't want to watch this no more. I'm like, wait, what are we doing? Like, let's call out the woke shit when it's annoying woke shit like the acolyte. Let's save this energy for that. You know what I mean? And not just point it at everything. And also, it's just like, first off, let's actually watch the thing before we criticize it for being woke garbage. You know, before we
yes,
just assume
because
it is.
yeah, I completely agree. Because you can say because you can say what you want about me. Because a lot of times I get this label that I'm ultra liberal and I'm like I ain't never been liberal a day in my life, but or at least I don't consider my points liberal.
But
But
you're more liberal than anybody watching this broadcast.
okay, maybe, but that's what does that
Well,
mean?
I assume that there's a vast variety of like-minded individuals watching the Soulcast because we have a vast variety of, my bad, not like-minded, different-minded individuals who participate in the Soulcast.
Right,
Would that
but
be fair to say?
yes, I agree wholeheartedly, and that's the reason why I'm like, nigga, I watched the Acolyte, nigga.
Actually, not to cut you off,
I didn't
I've
know.
seen comments from the viewers of the Soulcast saying, "I don't know, so you kind of wilding right now."
I disagree. I think you're just being honest because
No, not in this actual instance we're talking about, but just in the past. Like
oh
we'll be streaming live, and there'll be a comment come up like, "I don't know about that." So,
oh yeah no
it's like,
no there's been quite a few takes. I was like, he's joking, right? I am I
no.
tripping?
Sophus jokes, but he is never joking.
Wait, and no, you say things that make me go, wait, am I tripping? Am I thinking
Now, I'm not gonna lie. I know what you mean because every time, so someone will say something like I talk to like a genuine comments, and then they'll say something like, "Wow, that's crazy." But anyway, it's just like you kind of just like keep going, because
No, like here's the thing: the fact that you can do that, I'm jealous of. I can't keep going. I'm like, no, say that again. What are you talking about?
wait, people should be forced to share their water. That's crazy. So just keep going.
No. Repeat that. What did he just say? What did he just say? No. He was like, man, we should be smoking orphanages, huh? What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
I'm not gonna lie. One time I had a debate. I forgot whose channel it was on. I had a debate, and somebody dead ass was telling me, like, I mean, like, I honestly think it's better. Like, some children just shouldn't be born if they're gonna be born into poverty. I I wasn't born with money, and I'm doing real good. I had the chance to do good. Like, you're trying to tell me that I shouldn't have even gotten that chance. Like,
The thing that you shouldn't even got this chance.
I should have been eradicated because I was gonna be born poor. What the fuck kind of shit is that?
I once again now this is another thing too that I think a lot of people have been struggling with. They and not just a lot of people. It happens to the best of us. Sometimes we lack the vocabulary to express the reality that we are living in. So it comes out almost as a temper tantrum or as nonsense.
Vocabulary.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? No, say it again. We lack repeat that because my bad. I didn't catch what you say. You say we lack the vocabulary to.
Sometimes a lot of people lack the vocabulary to express the reality that they're in or express the reality that they want to convey. So it comes out as saying outlandish, crazy shit when in fact they're really trying to say
poor people should be murdered. Like, cause they why should we have poor people? They shouldn't even be born.
Right. Like what he said. I know what he's trying to say. He's doing a bad job at saying it, but I know what he's trying to say.
I can understand if what you're trying to say is like some people are born in such a shitty circumstance that in some instances it might have just been better if their parents wouldn't have just gave birth to them to begin with, just because what they lived through was so shitty and their life probably actually never got better and they just lived a really shitty life. Cool. But also, I think of people like Floyd Mayweather who tell you when I was a child, I shared one bedroom with 10 siblings. Yeah. I was born poor.
But also, let's be clear. What he's saying what he's really stating is a criticism to the parent by saying, hey, if you want to have a kid, make sure you're in a position to take care of the kid properly so that they don't have to be brought into
that. The kid's already here now. Huh? But the kid's already here now, and say it would have been better if you just were born. It's wild.
No. Once you're already here, now I have certain things to say about.
Okay, so let me put it to you this way, Mr. Bennett. If there was a chick, and let's say she already had like 3 kids, and no dads were there. They all got different dads. They're just gone. She got pregnant for a 4th time. I would look her dead in her face and tell her, "Look, let me sit you down. Look at your face and tell you should not give birth to this baby. You don't got no money. You got 3 kids.
like this is not for you. You know what I'm saying? Right. If nothing else, I would ask her like, hey, is there someone else you could drop the kid off with until you get on your feet?
Or put up for adoption. Because what people don't understand is like 100%. So people always talk about adoption, but people really don't realize is that 100% of newborn babies that are put up for adoption get adopted immediately. Because the thing that sucks with the adoption system is that people want to adopt children as young as possible. So when they start hitting like 8, 9, 10, they might not get adopted. They might not. And then when they hit like 13, 14, they will not
get adopted.
Yeah, right. But when they're a newborn baby who like had some unfortunate thing, like their parents are dead, and they're like maybe they're like 1 year old and their parents died, or maybe they're like a newborn baby and the mother wants to give it, that child will be adopted immediately because most people see that, and it's the truth. If I have that baby from that young, then by the time that baby is able to speak and think and whatever, it's only going to see me as its parent, right? As opposed to if I adopt like a 6-year-old, that nigga know who his mama is.
Right.
So when I tell, I say women, like they really should consider, because I don't know why they think like, and I'm not talking about fostering. I'm talking about genuine adoption. Like, okay, so fostering is a system I'm not really very happy with, and I think it needs to be
I'm not
reformed.
happy with it at all.
Because fostering is a system that pays people to look after children that they really don't want. And these are the children that typically don't get adopted, right? These are the children and then they get fostered when they're like 10, 11, 12. They go from home to home to home. The family really, no one, I don't know how to implement this. So I have a hard time criticizing it, but it's like, okay, you're going to foster this child and we're just going to hope you don't just treat this child like shit and just collect your check every month.
Disgusting.
But there's no way to like enforce. Hey, you go and foster this child. Like if you're actually going to like, and here's why I have a problem with fostering because if you look at fostering for animals, it's fantastic. Like there's a lot of puppies that have a hard time getting adopted, maybe because they have behavior issues. But people foster, they treat them great. It's like, hey, while we look for somebody to adopt this puppy, do you mind just fostering it? And people are like, yeah, fuck it, hell yeah, let's just, you know. But when it comes to people are like, hey, motherfucker, no, I'm gonna eat this steak. You eat this beans and rice, bitch.
Right.
You only here because I'm getting this check. And this is a child, right? But when you look at adoption, that never happens. Those are people who really, really, really want children, right?
Really
And
want
and, I, and here's the key difference: you get no money when you adopt. No,
True.
when you foster, you get a check. I think we need to remove the check from the foster system. I don't know. But
Don't say it.
never remove so many bad actors like that.
Like, listen, I have hated the foster care system for eons. So it's
I
not
don't like it at all, Mr. Minister. But I also don't want to speak on fostering as an absolute because in my family, I also come from a very Christian conservative family. But in my family, a lot of my not a lot, but there are a few of like my aunts or uncles or whatever who foster children. They're just my cousins.
right. Wait, I know how the foster care system is ran today. Atrocious, egregious, disgusting.
Well, it's not that the system is ran terrible. It's just that terrible people can participate in the system. And it's not the foster care agents, it's the people who like, yeah, this 12-year-old motherfucker can live in my house. Sure. I get that check though, right? Like they don't actually care about helping the kid. You know what I mean?
It's disgusting. I hate it. Hate everything about it.
But that's not every foster parent, though, Miss Vincent. So I don't want anybody watching this because you might be like, my foster mom was the greatest person. All right, okay, hey, all right.
Shouts out to you,
Like, my foster daddy is the dopest. He went to my baseball games. Like what? Like if I foster children, I'd be a dope foster parent. I actually want to foster children. Me and my wife talked about doing that one day.
It's just no, it just disgusts me. That's all. That's all. Right.
Well, Mr. Benson, my foster daddy is the greatest daddy ever. He went to all my baseball games. He caught my ball when I hit the home run and he pat me on the back. My foster daddy the greatest.
Shouts out to you, my nigga, but that's not reality for most people. Hell, 98% of the people that you know who's on foster care.
My foster mom let me make a cake from scratch for my birthday, Mr. Benson. Fuck you, my foster mom the greatest.
I'm sure, nigga. I'm sure your mom. I'm sure your foster mother was Mother Teresa, Storm, and Professor X put together. But nigga, that's not.
Mr. Benson, what do you have to say on the phenomenon that some people, for some reason, cannot have a conversation in the general sense? They attribute everything they hear to themselves and their own lived experience.
That's called conversational narcissism.
Conversational narcissism. That's a new one to me.
That's all you describe as conversational narcissism.
Well, I've experienced the phenomenon so many times, whether in myself in person or like watching videos online, where it's like someone will say something in a general sense. Yeah, you know, most women just typically like men that are taller than them and make more money than them. Well, actually, me and my husband make the exact same. Hey, that's cool. Most women prefer that their man is taller than them and make more money than them. But you know, I'm 5'4". My husband's only 5'6". He ain't that tall. Hey, That's cool.
You know,
But
I hate about what you just said is the fact that they will buck against what you're saying by saying the thing you're saying. Man, that's not true. My man's only 5'6". I'm 5'4", nigga, so he's taller than you.
Well, okay, in that sense, when I was saying tall, I was talking like 6'3" or some shit like that. You know, but like, yeah.
Objectively, he's taller than you, which is fine. That's the point we're making. Most women like men.
I just like him because he's tall. Man, it's not like he's a good husband. You trying to say I don't know my husband because he's tall? Yeah, you just clearly you ain't never been loved by nobody.
I mean, that's not true, but also most women.
But you too chill to interact with trolls, man. I love it.
You
love it.
You want to know why I'm this chill? Because I was raised by women. My entire life, both my parents are women. My biological mother, woman. My
That's
sister.
Also, why he is one of these filthy liberals ruining his country.
I think that you should be able to go to a doctor and not have to mortgage your house twice. Make me a liberal, dog. I guess.
Nigga said. I mean, I feel like if my arm break, the doctor should just fix it, bro. Like, I'm sorry.
I didn't think, mind you, I never said I'm not gonna pay the nigga. I'm saying I shouldn't have to mortgage my house twice because of it.
Hey, I feel like if I'm about to die, then surgery to save my life should be like reasonably priced or like at least damn near free. I'm just saying, you know.
I said reasonably. I didn't say not pay. I never said not paying it. Let me be clear. Let me be clear about my stance.
All the faults of the American healthcare system. There's one thing I will say about the American healthcare system that some people don't give it enough credit for. You can show up to a hospital and get a surgery and go home that day and be fixed. You're just going to get a bill in the mail for it, but at least you can get it done that day.
True. No, true. That's very true. The Canadian system is not that.
Yeah. You get it done that day.
Day. No. I'll be more better.
To tell you straight up, hey, look, we ain't paying for this whole surgery, but I'll tell you what, we'll pay for half of it. And then the rest, you just get a bill in the mail. How's that? Cool. Can I get the surgery today? Yeah. All right, cool. To some people, that's good enough, Miss Benson. You know what I mean? Like,
yo. No, I'll do you one better. The military healthcare system isn't that. How long you have to wait to get your tooth out? Woo!
I'm so glad I'm done with it. I'm not even done with it because now I deal with the VA and it's like,
No, talk about it. No, let's talk about it.
No. I still currently am dealing with the VA. I'm not saying shit. I'm not saying shit about the VA, bro. But like, I was just medically retired from the military. You think about to talk about the VA on a podcast? Get my rights revoked. You said, "Oh, nigga, you don't like what we do for you?" Nah, no, I ain't saying shit about the VA. I love the VA. God bless the VA.
This nigga hates the VA, bro.
Me? The VA? No. What? The VA. The VA, bro.
And mind you, I listen, I'm with you. I got disability too. I'm not anti you. I'm just simply saying, I'm talking about while we were in the military.
I trying to get me to say something about the VA then. Live. If
no,
was on the
phone,
no,
I'm not
tell you whatever.
I'm saying remove the VA. I'm talking about while you remember when you were in the military.
Oh, okay. I'll talk about that.
Yeah, I'll talk about that.
You talking about that communist ass system, that active duty service had to deal with?
Yeah, no. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
So you can.
Why do I have to wait a week for a headache?
A week would be great.
You went. Oh no! And here's the catch. I got off lucky. I got the week.
Dude, I went.
Heaven forbid something happens to you on the weekend.
I don't want to say too much, right? But I will
say it with your whole chest, nigga.
I'm gonna say it, but there's reasons I don't want to say too much. But I'll say
it later.
Hey, we gonna talk about the Super Bowl, but so like there were just so many times where like, okay, so when I first, everything was all Gucci fine, but it was getting to a point where we had We have what we call Monday Run Day. I don't know if you had that on your installation.
Yeah,
But
I know what it is. I know what it is.
Monday is Run Day. That's the day where hey, we go around like I don't know, probably like it was like 5 miles on Mondays, right? It was cool, fine. It was whatever. When I was in basic, we didn't really run long distances like that, and we didn't do it that we damn sure didn't do it every week. You know what I mean? What we would do when I was going through basic, we probably run maybe 2 miles, maybe like every other week or so. A real good run, you know what I mean? It's a run two. That's a real good run, but it wasn't like you know what I mean. It wasn't that intensive. We only ran the training for the ACFT. You know, does it make sense?
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Right. We only ran the training for the ACFT. When I got to my duty station, bro, the tradition at this duty station is Monday morning. Everybody's running, bro. Everybody, long distances every Monday. After like 3 or 4 months of that, I was just like, I don't know what's going on. I can't run. Like when I tried to start running, my legs would give out on me, and it happened so many times. I had to go try to get it checked out. That was the start of my military career. That's about 3 months into my military career. It took my entire first contract to get properly diagnosed, seen, X-rayed, MRI, all that, etc., for the issue I was having with my legs. The entire first contract, simply because of the wait times in between each thing. Okay, we're gonna call you back. Okay, so we did this bone scan. We're gonna call you back in 3 months, and you'll get an X-ray. What? Yeah, and then 6 months after that, we're gonna get you an MRI. My legs hurt right now. Just put you on profile, no run profile. That's it. You just don't run, no run profile. Do everything else. Not knowing all that other shit is still hurting my body. The running just hurting it the fastest. You know what I mean? And then,
like the run is just crippling me. Everything else hurts, dog. What are you talking about?
And that's it. I was getting on. I'll be on a no run profile for like a month or two. I'll start running again. A couple of months later, had to go get seen again, start the whole thing kind of over. And the whole time I was like, look, I need a diagnosis. I need to figure out why this keeps happening. This isn't just soreness. This is like something's happened. You know what I mean? Because you can tell when I'm just sore. No, this is pain. You know what I mean? Like this is chronic pain. This is wake me out of my sleep pain. This is different. And the only reason why I ever truly got seen seriously for what was going on with my legs is because my unit was about to deploy. So you have to get a full physical. You have to. And you have to do it right then and there. If not, I've still been in the system, just going in circles. In circles. Because here's the thing. So here's the Army doctor. You guys have to understand. It's not the Army doctor's fault. The Army doctors are great. They're great.
They're great.
And the military doctors are fantastic, but they work in a system where these doctors they're not like civilian doctors, where they don't work in what you would consider, I guess, I don't want to say private practice. I want to say more, because that's like a private doctor. I mean, more commercial practice. Is that?
Oh, you mean like a private physician? Like
yeah, no, not that. Civilian doctors. Most civilian doctors don't do that. Like a private personal doctor.
That's a concierge. That's what you describe as a concierge.
Maybe commercial practices. What would you call a hospital? It's not a private practice. It's a
that's just like a general practice.
General practitioner.
Yeah.
So general practitioners get paid based off what they do. If you go see a general practitioner and then they reset your bone and put your arm in a cast, and they're going to bill your insurance, and that's how they get paid.
Yeah.
Army practitioners, they just get paid.
Yeah.
They're
just getting a check.
They're just getting a check. And so general practitioners will be very adamant about making sure if you have a problem, getting you in and seeing you, because they're not getting paid until they treat you. You know what I mean? So they're not getting paid until they treat you, because they can't bill your insurance until they treat you. Army doctors getting paid no matter what. So what happens is their patients, because remember, it's the military, not just the Army, it's the military, every branch. Their patients get put on a list, and you get assigned a date. So when you go into there and say, hey, I have a problem, this is happening with my chest, this is happening with my arm, this is happening with my legs, someone's going to tell you, okay, the earliest we have available is literally like a month from now. And that's when they can see you to examine you. In the meantime, here's some Tylenol. What?
Yeah, no, because it functions that way. Now, I want to be clear.
What?
It's the reason why I simply said what I'm saying in
You
terms
say
of
they want free healthcare? No, you don't. You don't
no,
understand
you
what that
don't. I never said, but Miles, well, I'm sorry, not Miles, Sophist. But this is the point. This is the problem I have with the points I make versus what people hear. I said I want affordable healthcare to make sure that you ain't coming off
I'm
of
down with affordable. I'm down with affordable.
yeah
Free?
affordable.
No. You don't know what that means. You don't know
You
what
don't know
that
what that
means.
means. Free is not great. I don't know who out here telling niggas that free is dope. It's not.
You know who is? These college professors are indoctrinating these 19 and 20-year-olds, telling them that socialism and communism is so great because if you get sick, you don't gotta pay for a hospital visit. But they don't tell you, but you will be put on a list.
No. You pay ultimately you pay in time. Like it's not simple
And
like
you
that.
also pay because you got like a 50% income tax as well.
Right.
Hey,
Soulfish. Yeah.
it takes
Soulfish.
Yeah. I'm here. I'm trying.
Do you mind? My dog needs to go outside. You can keep going. I just wanted to take my dog out so you know where I'm going. Yeah, but let me go. Yeah, let me handle this. Rocco, go on. Let's go.
Hey, y'all gotta start leaving comments and stuff, man. I see Loner in the chat. What's going on, Loner? What's good with you, man? Yeah, man. Whenever you guys drop in and pop into the chat, just say what's good, Soul. It's nice to see you, and then I'll respond accordingly. And also, if you want to pop in, hey, Captain, that's what I'm saying. Say something. If you want to pop into the stream, let me know. The pin. Wait, hold on. Talk about Loner. You not a mod? Are you not a mod? What? For real? I'm sorry. Hold on. Like this is how are you not a mod? Wait, what? I have no idea how to mod you. I'm trying to figure it out. wait. How you add as moderator? Managing moderator. I was thinking we were on chat. Okay. Yeah. All this stuff. It's been years. You just been sitting about chat for years and not been modded up. That's crazy. That's literally crazy. But yeah, anyway, bro. Yeah, whenever you guys pop in, just say what's up, man. Just that's all you guys need to do. We waiting on Mr. Benedict to come back. We got some topics I really want to get into. I've been noticing a lot of people have just been like overly been like, oh, this is too woke. And I'm like, that's kind of weird. I mean, I don't really see that as too much of a problem or whatever. But it's like now it's like, oh, is this person black? This person Spanish? What? Oh, that's woke. What? That's a girl? Oh shit, it's woke. Can't watch it. And it was like, it's starting to make me feel like, oh, you know what it is? It makes me feel like you motherfuckers are turning into like the amazing Lucas, where you just hating on shit. Just because you hate on shit, like just because it's I can't play Tomb Raider because it's a female character is woke. Like, do you not realize how stupid you sound when you say shit like that? So I want us to get away from stuff like that. And I want us to focus on the real important issues. So that's what I want to show you guys. Like important issues like the border. That's important. Doge, Department of Government Efficiency. That's important. We got to focus on that. We got to talk about that. Because these things are great. Let's focus on that. Let's talk about this. We don't need people like Officer Tatum going off on Serena Williams for walking at the Super Bowl. Bro, come on, Officer. That's an L. I'm waiting for Mr. Benson to come back. He and I can talk about
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I had to handle Rocco. But yes, I'm back.
Yeah, that's cool. But you just interrupted my monologue, Mr. Benson.
Huh?
You just inserted my monologue.
I apologize. No, keep going, bro.
So what I was saying, yeah, guys, we got to move away from shit like this. Let's not do this. Let's not become the people who criticize. I'm very disappointed in the Officer Tatum. He's one of my favorite creators. I love the Officer Tatum. This man used to be a police officer. I respect him. As someone who used to be in the military, I respect every single last boy in blue. Every single last one of them, except for the racist ones. Fuck those guys, but obviously we don't count them. But for him to make an entire video just like going at Serena Williams for crip walking, like, okay, I get it. We should not glorify gang culture. I am with that. We shouldn't glorify thugs, drug dealers, dope boys, hustlers, strippers, hoes, OnlyFans girls. These things are degenerate. These things are in the front of against God. These things are these things are anti-morality. I understand, but you have to understand that sometimes things migrate culturally. So yes, in its inception, when you would crip walk, yes, you were saying, I just killed your homie and I'm cripping on him. But in today's day and age, you just crip walk because you're from fucking California. Like it doesn't mean what it used to.
Right.
And I hate when
And
people do this.
also, I agree with that. And also, I don't mean to cut you off, but also, maybe I'm a lot less holy than you are in this regard. A lot of the things that you mentioned about strippers and OnlyFans girls, they shouldn't be glorified. I'm not saying to glorify them. I say they should still be around because
No.
I like a little bit of different.
I do not have my views on this. There are no benefits to debauchery. There are no benefits to hedonism. There are no benefits to solipsism, narcissism. There are no benefits to seeking a life of personal individual pleasure. It's narcissistic, solipsistic. It will degrade the society. It's degradation to the structure of our society. There were literally no benefits to it outside your individual personal benefits. Have all the casual sexual. I'll have all the casual sex you want because it makes you feel happy. Sure, but in the process, all the women you mentally ruin, all the children you create that are now growing up with no father and will inevitably become gang members and or strippers who will sell their pussy for money. There are so many detrimental and negative effects to it that I cannot support it. I can't.
I'm not saying support it. I'm saying that you grown, make a decision.
I love the concept of free will, and I think we should have free will, but I don't think everybody should be allowed to have free will legally. But anyway, we're gonna move past that. So,
the other thing, not everybody should be allowed to have free will legally. That's hilarious.
What's up?
That's hilarious.
Huh?
What? Just say
what? No. What?
No. Just stand on what you said. Like,
Tatum he's talking about Serena Williams for crip. Okay. Also, God, I don't want to get into this. Damn, hold on, wait. No, because we don't talk about shit like this over here on this channel.
What?
Let's talk, man. I try to avoid like relationship drama bullshit on this channel.
Oh, wait. Who's relationship drama?
That's what I'm saying. It kind of is part of the topic. Okay. I want to talk about what Officer Tatum said about Serena Williams, but I feel like in order to address this, I have to address what a lot of other people that I kind of watch said about Serena Williams and stuff. And it's to me, it's kind of weird, but we don't talk about this on the channel. So I'm trying to think, do I want to?
Well,
okay, I'll go for it. I'm not going to show it, but Stephen A. Smith, who I'm look, I don't give a fuck if you don't like Stephen A. Smith. I don't care. So let's just stop right there before anybody leaves a comment or on this live stream or when they watch the VOD back and they was like, Stephen A. Smith. I don't care. I like Stephen Smith. He's entertaining. He's a cool dude. I like him. It's just he was.
Oh, you mean Stephen A. Smith from First Take?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I fuck with him. He's cool. He's right. He has some controversial stuff.
Anybody says anything about Stephen A. Smith? Why are you listening to that guy? I don't care. I don't care that you don't like him. I'm sorry. I don't care. He hurt your feelings because he told you that LeBron not as good as you think he is. I'm sorry. He's not. Like, I don't care.
Like, also, I
don't
hate
care if
LeBron
you hurt
James
your
fans, so
feelings.
fuck them niggas. And
I'm
also,
saying, I don't care if Stephen A. Smith hurt your feelings because he just reminded you that Steph Curry has been shitting on your favorite team for like the last decade. I don't care. You know, like
actually, now that you're talking, bro, like
right. So this isn't a criticize Stephen A. Smith thing. But I will give a criticism to Stephen A. Smith. Not for the
right.
reason you weird niggas will, because he's talking about your favorite athlete and he hurt your feelings. I don't that shit's so lame to me. But Stephen A. Smith, I might have to just show it, and I don't want to because we don't do this on this channel.
No, I know exactly what you're talking about, and I completely agree with Serena Williams' husband. I completely agree.
It's like, why are you in my business like that? You know, it's
Right.
okay, let me just say it. Fuck it. I'm waffling. So what had happened was obviously Kendrick did a Super Bowl performance. It was great. We are going to talk about that. And the conservative reaction to it. Serena was there. She did a crip walk. She looked good as a motherfucker too, man. Oh my Lord, have mercy. Like, sorry, I'm a married man. Anyway,
why is she so fine? Why is she so fine?
But she did her crip walk, and people were commenting. And Stephen A. Smith, he mentioned he was like, my wife felt the need to dance on her ex's grave on live TV. I feel the same way about it. Because what, you still got feelings for this nigga or something? I'm like, first off, Drake has been talking shit about Serena and her husband for years. In interviews, in songs, years. And neither of them has said anything or addressed it. Drake outright said her husband's name in one of his songs and dissed him and called him a pussy and a whole bunch of other shit. And just at the Super Bowl, like Serena said, look, Kendrick called me up. He's like, hey, I love that you did that dance when you won that tournament. And then they fined you because they said it was ghetto and vulgar. So, but I want you to come do it at the Super Bowl. It's so dope. And Serena was like, well, fuck, this is for Kendrick. And when am I ever going to get a chance to be at the Super Bowl? I'm a tennis player. Right? Like, this is the Super Bowl. That's so cool.
Well, she's a retired tennis player. She ain't there no more. She retired from Wimbledon like 5 years ago.
I'm sorry, but it's just like we say in the Army, once a soldier, always a soldier. You know, soldier for life. Much, you know what I mean? So, you know, it's soldier for life. But that's what I'm saying. But Serena Williams has never been in the Super Bowl. She's never played in the Super Bowl. Like, newsflash, right? As big as an athlete as she is, LeBron James has never been in the Super Bowl. Newsflash. But
I mean, unless he's watching.
Tom Brady's never been in an All-Star game.
Well, no, he went to the All-Star game before.
My bad. Wait, my bad. That's the wrong example. The NFL has their own All-Star game. I forgot. Yeah. But nobody gives a fuck about that.
No one cares about the NFL All-Star game. Knock it the fuck off. Knock it off.
You know why? Because the NFL is not the type of sport where you care about individual players. There might be a few players that stand out, but football is not the type of sport where individual players matter. It's really the team. You could be the best running back ever. If your offensive line is not good, nigga, fuck how good of a running back you are.
Hey, you know who learned that the hard way? Andre Johnson and Arian Foster.
No, not even that. You know who really learned that the hard way? Really? I remember when I was a kid. I know who learned this the hard way because niggas targeted him. You remember Ricky Williams?
Oof.
You remember how many people ran straight towards Ricky Williams when everybody started realizing, oh, he's a really good running back?
Get him out the game now. Get him out the game right now.
Targeted. Ricky Williams got tackled when he didn't have the ball.
Get him out my game right now.
But so that's football, though. Basketball is a whole different. Basketball is the type of sport where if you got one or you got two real good players on the court, that changed the whole game.
Listen, you might be able to do something. You might be able to do something.
If you had the option between playing against the current Boston Celtics or the current Boston Celtics with prime Larry Bird on their team, who are you thinking?
No, I'll do you one better. Golden State Warriors with KD were literally unstoppable in the playoffs. They actually hold.
And that's how basketball works, right? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that, but that's also why nobody cares about the NFL All-Star game because individual players don't matter. When the NBA All-Star game, wait, you're trying to tell me? Wait, hold on, you're trying to tell me that MJ, Larry Bird, Magic Johnson, Dominique Wilkins, and Patrick Ewing is all on the same team?
Oh, I'm watching. Oh, I'm watching. Put on the game behind you right now. Like, put that game on behind you right now.
Wait, hold on. Does the NFL still do the All-Star game? For real?
They do.
I'm sorry. Oh, that sounds ignorant. I'm for real. I'm asking. Do they still do that?
They do.
Wow.
They do.
Wow. It never makes
no
news.
one. No one gives a. No one cares. Selfish. No one gives a fuck.
I love the NBA All-Star game. I'm starting to not care about the dunk contest anymore, though. I am starting to care. Now, on All-Star Weekend, the slam dunk contest, I don't even watch it anymore.
Oh, yeah. No one watches the slam dunk contest anymore.
A couple of years ago, I forgot who, but somebody did a dunk, but the gimmick was that I'm going to dunk and blow out the candle on this cupcake. And I was like, okay, we've hit the limit of creative dunks. It's over. It's over, you know. It's like,
Whatever.
I can still watch the 3-point contest because that doesn't change. Who could make the most threes in the shortest amount of time, right?
No, because you want to know why? Because that's
the comment.
Well, I'm going to tell you why that will never go away. Because there's a sense of practical skill that's put into the 3-point shooting. You can actually use that to become a better player in your game, or that's a testament to how good you are at shooting the ball, right? Right.
Yeah.
Nigga, creative dunking is not a thing that we do in game, nigga. That's not.
The dunk is just getting the dunk in the net. That's it. Oh, did you see he did a one-handed no look? I don't care.
No one gives a fuck. How many points do I have, nigga? What the fuck you mean?
You lost the game, but one nigga come touch. Hey, I know we lost, man, but did you see that creative ass dunk I did?
Suck my dick, nigga. Look, fuck you.
Nigga, make some threes.
Listen. You want to know what's more important?
We're in a new age now. We in a whole new game, and fuck, this is becoming a basketball podcast. We're in a whole new game right now because the past game, 70s, 80s, 90s, super defensive, super because people weren't shooters. It was all about dunking. It was all about driving,
and it was mostly mid-range too. A lot of it was mid-range. Like there was no such thing as a 3-point specialist. There was no such thing.
Nobody cares about 3-pointers, right? But no, here's the thing.
Curry.
But here's what happened. The rules, and people say Steph Curry, but it wasn't Steph Curry. I mean, it was, but it wasn't. What happened was the rules changed. It became way easier to foul. Way easier. You know, it's just like for stuff like that. To the point where now if you're playing like that aggressive defense from the 90s, that defense Michael Jordan had to go up against, that shit don't exist no more, bro. If Michael Jordan couldn't play in today's league, not because he's good, because the second he goes for a layup, he's getting fouled. He's doing is shooting free throws.
Sure.
You used to back people up like this.
Right.
That was backing people up. Now, if you do foul, okay. All right, foul. All right. Okay. Am I lying?
You're not. But also,
Miss Benson, this was me backing you up with the ball. This is me backing you up in the 90s. This is the 90s backing up.
Yeah, and they had to get your body in there.
This is backing up today.
Wow. Well, it's not like quite like that, but I agree.
My bad. I'm just talking shit on the NBA. That's it.
But I will say this though. I will say that what happened in the I think what happened anyway is too many people were getting injured because there was a lot of injuries that happened during that era that killed a lot of careers. Like Grant Hill should have had a longer career.
Anything was soft. That's all I'm saying. I didn't even know you like sports. I love basketball. Specifically, basketball is the only sport I will watch. I'm not going to watch a game. I'm not going to watch a game of basketball. No, it's too long. No, I'll go watch it live though, but I won't watch it on TV. But I will watch clips of basketball on YouTube. Yeah, highlights and stuff. Yeah, I love basketball. I love it. It's super fast paced, super energetic, super athletic. Um, uh, I don't even know why we're even talking about this right now. How did we get this topic? Oh, right. All this. We said all this to say, my bad. We're just digressing. We're just having a fun conversation. Young Prez, you want to hop on this conversation, man? Let me know, bro. I'll send you the link. But it's Valentine's Day. So you might be doing stuff on tonight. It's Valentine's Day, so I get it. But yeah, so he's never been in the Super Bowl. Lombardi's never been in the Super Bowl. So she had a chance to be at the Super Bowl. She took it, y'all. And you might not believe this, but to somebody who is a professional athlete, having a chance to be at the Super Bowl is pretty fucking crazy. Because that is the number one most, I don't give a fuck how good you think LeBron is. The Super Bowl is the number one most watched sporting event in American culture. It's bigger than NBA Finals. It's bigger than the US Open. It's bigger than it's bigger than the pay-per-view fight in the UFC. It's bigger than boxing. The Super Bowl is the biggest sport. It's bigger than the Stanley Cup.
Oh, it's way bigger than hockey. Stanley Cup. What are we talking? What are we talking about?
Is that what it's called? I really don't want to disrespect
the Stanley Cup. No, the Stanley Cup. No, I know this because the Houston Aeros won two of those. By the way, the Houston Aeros no longer exist. But
you won the Stanley. Let's go. We won the Stanley. I didn't even know that, but now I'm excited about it because we won.
No, but also like saying goes.
Twice.
Yeah. Saying goes. Hey, it's the same way I feel about the Houston Comets.
Won the World Series.
The World Series. Oh, we went to the World Series. We won in 2017.
Yeah, right. I remember what happened. The Astros won. That's what it's called? The World Series.
The World Series, yes.
Right. Now, also, I will say the World Series is big. It might be as big as the Super Bowl. It really might be. Like it might be. The World Series is big, bro. It's bigger than the NBA Finals. I'll tell you that.
It's big, but it's not as big. But it's not bigger than the NBA Finals.
It's bigger than the NBA Finals.
I have to do. Well, no.
Okay, I might be talking about my ass. Hold on. I might be talking about my ass, but I guarantee you, if I pull up the attendance of last year's NBA Finals and last year's World Series, I guarantee you the World Series beats it.
Well, okay. Can I preface my statement by saying it does come down to who is playing in the NBA Finals
and who is playing in the World Series. Because if two teams, like, okay, I'll put it to you this way. I don't know a lot about baseball, but I know, okay, Yankees, Mets, Dodgers, Astros. Yeah. These are like those big teams, right?
Right.
And like basketball, that's like Lakers, Celtics, 76ers. You know what I mean? Like, right.
I'm jumping out the window to see them.
Right. So
I will never jump out the window to see Memphis. I will never do it.
You're saying the attendance for the finals and the World Series really depends on which two teams are playing.
Yeah, because listen,
I will say this. No matter what two teams are playing, the Super Bowl is beating both of them.
True. I'm saying this about the NBA finals. Yeah,
the Super Bowl is winning.
The final. This is what the NBA. You would jump through hoops to watch a Lakers finals. You would never jump through hoops to watch Memphis Grizzlies versus the Cleveland Cavaliers right now.
Why would I want to watch?
Why the fuck would I want to watch that?
This might sound crazy to you. The only thing I would really jump out my seat, the only NBA final match I would watch to jump out my seat right now in today's day and age. It's not even Lakers versus Celtics because that's not what it used to be. That was Magic Johnson versus Larry Bird. No, that I'm talking today and age. I will only jump on my seat to watch a finals match if for some reason the New Orleans Pelicans made it to the finals. That'd be it. Just to see it. Just like, holy shit, what the fuck? Like, you know what I mean? Like, just
yeah, because that's the definition of a Cinderella team.
yeah.
That's the
But that's
textbook
also my
definition.
city, right? So if the New Orleans Pelicans made it to the finals, I'd be like, oh shit.
Oh, there's
Like,
a party in your city. There's a party in your city.
I grew up, so I tell people all the time, people who don't understand, because I was just talking about Houston. I grew up in Houston. I moved to Houston when I was 12 or 11. I was born in New Orleans. I am from Louisiana. So yeah, like, if the Packers made it to the finals, I'm watching that shit. I'm gonna be right there. Fuck watching it. I'm getting a plane ticket and an arena ticket. I'm going to the stadium. I'm watching it. I'm going to New Orleans to the Superdome and I'm watching it live. I have to be there. You know why? Because back in 2011, when the Saints went to the Super Bowl, I thought they're not gonna win. The niggas won. The niggas won.
And you were like, "Oh no, there's a party in my city. Oh, there's a party in my city."
Well, I was in Elstic at the time, but still, I was like, "They're not gonna win." The next day, you remember the next day at school? How many? Because think about the time period. This is 11? This is barely 5 years after Katrina. How many people left New Orleans and went to the closest major city, Houston, Texas? A lot of us.
250,000. 250,000. I remember the number.
That year in Elsik at school that day.
That
whole school is black and gold.
Yeah, dude. I was
How many kids
the day that they
around?
Yeah, no. The day that it happened, I was not at the school. I graduated in 2010. My girlfriend my girlfriend at the time was still in that school. Ashley was still going there. So I picked her up, and all I saw was black and gold. And I was like, oh, there's a party else. There's a party at Amity Park. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. I'm pulling up with the basketball. We about to show out. Like, we about to show out.
Yeah. No. So because it's one of those things where it's like, bro, I just didn't think they was gonna do it. And I guess I just said it to say the Pelicans ever make it to the finals. I'm going to New Orleans and I'm watching it. You know.
Yeah.
And by the way, shout out to the Eagles. Hey, I know y'all fans are wait, hold on, who won? The Eagles won last
Eagles,
night.
yeah. The Eagles beat the Chiefs.
Yeah,
The Eagles was Eagles.
I realized niggas hated the Chiefs like that. So I don't follow football heavily,
because they became the new Patriots. Patriots.
Right. So like I don't follow football heavily. So when the last time I remember paying attention to football, the Chiefs sucked. Apparently, in between that time, some guy named Patrick Mahomes has joined. Some guy named Patrick Mahomes has joined the Chiefs. And apparently, the Chiefs have just been shitting on everyone else in the league for years now. Years.
Yeah. They won 2 championships during that time.
To me, the Chiefs used to be like the Reds, like the Redskins and the Browns and the Lions, teams that just don't win. You know. Like,
by the way, the Lions had a winning record this season. This past season, they had a record of 13-3.
How? What? Okay, but anyway.
I
don't follow the NFL like that. But the Chiefs apparently have just been kicking niggas' ass for the past decade or something like that. And this Patrick Mahomes guy, this nigga, bro.
No, that's the way you say it. It's like this Patrick Mahomes guy.
People hate this guy. Like this nigga is Tom Brady. This nigga is Peyton Manning. This nigga is Drew Brees. This nigga is Michael Vick. This nigga is Jerry Rice. People hate this guy. People hate this guy. This nigga's JJ Watts. This nigga's
no, for real. Like no, motherfuckers really do hate him, bro.
I didn't know that.
Like niggas at work really don't like this man.
The Chiefs used to suck. You know, like the Chiefs used to not be that team. Nobody picked the Chiefs when you played Madden growing up in the early 2000s.
Unless you're being punished, like was everybody else picked? Nigga, what the fuck?
Niggas picking the Patriots.
Oh, Colts, Giants.
Colts, yeah, the Rams.
Oh, what? Oh, I'm picking the Rams. Hell, the Seahawks. Oh, give me Seahawks. Give me the Hawks.
growing up, but now we live in a day and age when like even like the Saints is considered a good team, bro. When I was a kid, no, the New Orleans Saints trash, garbage. They ain't never gonna win shit.
The New Orleans
actually just showed up one day and it was like, yeah, no, we are a winning team now.
we're a winning team. They just decided, all right, so we're winning.
Now, you want to know? Okay, I've been wanting to say this for years. You want to know why the Saints won the Super Bowl that year, but they didn't win the next year?
Why?
That Drew Brees Reggie Bush combo that they came up with was so good, and no one had any experience against it. They didn't know how to stop it. But every next year, every team watched it, and they realized some things. They realized a lot of things. Reggie Bush is fast, but he can't dodge. Drew Brees is accurate, but he don't got no distance. Shut them down.
Yeah. He was like, listen. He is really accurate at 15 yards. Force him to throw 20. Force him to throw 20. Force him to throw 20. He was really good at 15 yards. Great. Force him to throw 25. And make that the whole strategy all game long. We're like, fuck. but also that was that was the strategy for a lot of quarterbacks during the pocket passing era. For Tom Brady.
No. Yeah, it wasn't just pocket passing. That year what Drew Brees and Reggie Bush did,
No, not that. No, I'm not talking about that. I'm saying that a lot of quarterbacks styled their play off of get the 15 yards, get the 20 yards, get the 25 yards. A lot of cats didn't have a cannon like that where they just launching the ball and that's not.
That's just people don't realize. And here's what I realize. A lot of people don't realize that. Like, so here's what
that was like Aaron Rodgers and Ben Roethlisberger. That wasn't your average. That wasn't your regular quarterback. Like Tom Brady, Drew Brees, Peyton Manning, Eli Manning, Aaron Rodgers. They were kind of the staples as to what a pocket passing quarterback looked like. They wasn't just launching the ball like that.
I consider pocket passing like 25 to 40.
Nah, pocket passing is more like 10 to 25. Like it's literally trying to get short yards. Have the receiver.
That's what Drew Brees was doing. That's what Drew Brees did. No, that's what Drew Brees was doing. That's what he did.
Yeah.
He did that. He did it. Let me get this quick 15-yard pass to this wide open nigga and let him sprint to the touchdown.
Yeah, that's the reason. No, but here's the catch. They count that as his yardage thrown, which is why he has some of the highest yardage thrown in football history.
Because that is his yardage thrown. If he threw the ball to you and you carried it that distance, that counts towards his yards. Because those yards are only possible because of him. They have to count. They have to.
Yeah.
And don't get me wrong, bro. Drew Brees. I watched some passes Drew Brees did in his career. I was like, what the fuck? Like, like Drew Brees passes are like Larry Bird's assists.
How did he do that?
Bro, I've seen Larry Bird was playing baseball on a basketball field.
No,
he was pitching the basketball. He was pitching it. Like that's what he was doing.
I agree. But I'm saying if you really want to see some cold passes, look for a guy named Pistol Pete Maravich.
Pete Maravich? Pete Maravich? I love basketball highlights, so I'll watch that tonight. Let me give you guys a little insight on something Soul does for fun in his free time. I love watching like foreigners who only pay attention to football or soccer, who only care about that, or like rugby or cricket, react to like basketball or like football. It's so fun to me because they realize, oh, this shit is like athletic as fuck. Holy shit! Like, what people who only care about soccer say when they watch basketball clips is like, so they just run nonstop, like just back and forth. It's a 24-second shot clock, my nigga. Yeah,
it's a 24-second shot clock.
Let's go.
like there's a 24-second shot clock.
You will see 5 goals in 10 seconds.
You don't have a choice but to. You ain't got no choices.
This ain't soccer, bro. It's not a goal every 15 minutes or whatever the fuck they average.
Oh no. Listen, I put it like this: if you score, if a soccer game has 5 goals, that nigga was whooping ass. The other team was whooping ass.
That nigga was eating.
That nigga was eating.
Nigga, 5 goals is the first minute of the quarter.
5 goals.
2 up, still back, assist, back.
Oh, crossover 3. He's crossover, spin move, layup 3.
We need to do a basketball reaction podcast. We should do that tomorrow.
Hey,
have you seen the NBA's official highlight reels for like all their legends? Allen Iverson, Steph Curry, Magic Johnson, Larry Bird, Michael Jordan, Patrick Ewing. They have like official highlight reels on the NBA YouTube channel. Bro, they're so the Larry Bird one, my nigga.
Oh. No.
Have you seen it?
Yes. Have you seen the Kobe Bryant one?
I don't think I have.
Listen. Now you can make now.
Okay. Oh fuck.
Are you gonna talk bad about Kobe? Because I
talk bad. Not talk bad. Kobe's the GOAT. Kobe's the best player of all time. Definitively. Yes, Kobe's better than LeBron. Yes, Kobe's better than Jordan. Yes, Kobe's better than Magic Johnson. Yes, he's better than Larry Bird. Yes, he's better than Dr. J. Yes, he's better than Spud Webb. Yes, he's better than Vince Carter, Tracy McGrady.
Most of the niggas in his generation. Most of the niggas in his generation, he's better than. Most.
No. I'm saying Kobe was the best basketball player ever. Kobe is what I consider. He's just the best. Fine. But I will say one thing. I never enjoyed watching Kobe play.
It's because he was inefficient.
It's so boring. It's so boring. It's just straight domination. Nothing but steals. Nothing but blocks. 3-pointers, dunks. And I'm just like, that's okay.
Yeah, because he's that much better than his opponents.
I just want to say I never enjoyed watching Kobe play. I don't know if that's crazy to say. I never enjoyed watching him play. I've never enjoyed it.
Hey, listen. How do you think Spurs fans feel? Have you ever sat through a Spurs game?
Oh, way back when Tim Duncan and all them.
Oh my God! I dare anybody to tell me that they sat through a Spurs game. I've never sat through a Spurs game.
Yeah, no, it's just not fun. It's just I don't enjoy watching Kobe. But we can check out the Kobe one. I watch some Kobe highlights. That might be more fun to watch. I don't watch I never enjoy watching Kobe play. I never. Yeah,
Kobe Bryant's highlights are fun. Kobe Bryant, watching him play, you see some of the most inefficient shit ever. You're like, what? Why would you take that shit?
Yeah, because
I don't care that you made it, nigga. I don't care.
I really feel like every time I ever watch Kobe play, I was just waiting for him to win. Right? Does it make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just did.
Because he's being that much better than his opponents.
Yeah, I just didn't care. I think that's why people don't talk about Kobe that much, because it's like, all right, nigga, we get it. You're the best. All right, that's cool. All right, because no, people always say, "Oh, LeBron and Jordan." Nobody says like, "What about Kobe or LeBron?" Why are you not saying Kobe or Jordan?
You know what's funny? You know who said that?
Everybody always says this. No, Kobe's dope. Yeah, because when you playing on the court, you shout out Kobe. I think everybody knows Kobe is the best.
Yeah. No, I will say this. You know who said what you're saying right now? Allen Iverson. Y'all be like Kobe and everybody be like LeBron and Jordan. I'm like, he was like, y'all forgot about Kobe. Kobe didn't play in the league. Kobe didn't play. I was there. Kobe played in the league. Kobe was like, I'll never forget when he said that. I was like, everybody's like, yeah.
I feel like if you're being honest with yourself, it's like, oh, who will win, Kobe or Jordan? If you're being honest, I'm sorry, Brian, Kobe. Oh, unless you're talking about college Jordan. You're talking about college Jordan, and I don't know.
Well, college Jordan was a little more defensive than.
He's talking about college Jordan. I don't know, bro.
You can't.
Go watch those North Carolina highlights. Go watch North Carolina highlights, bro.
Yeah, no, because
88, 87. What year was that? I forgot.
Like 80s, 85, 86.
86, I think. My bad.
Yeah, but I was gonna say Sophist. The problem with having that conversation about college Jordan is that there's no college Kobe to compare him to. Because Kobe didn't go to college.
Oh, no, but there's a college Bird.
There's a college Bird.
There's a college Larry Bird to compare to. You could go find that online too. Oh, my bad. You could go. Y'all don't want to hear it. Y'all don't want to hear what I'm about to say. Y'all don't want to hear what I'm about to say.
College Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
No. How much been his name? You don't even want to hear what I'm about to say right now.
What?
I'm saying. You want to talk about domination? I'm not talking about skill. If we're talking about skill, I wouldn't say this. We want to talk about dominating?
You're going to say Shaq?
No. Oh. Go look at Caitlin Clark in college.
Who?
Go look at Caitlin Clark in college.
Caitlin Clark? Oh, she was cold.
Go look at Caitlin Clark in college and see how outmatched everybody was. Just go look at it. Go look at her in college. Listen, the team she played for, the school she played for, not a good school. That school never made it to the playoffs. They never made it to the playoffs. They never did. Ever.
Hey,
not a good school.
Hey, Sophist, can I be honest with you right now? You know that argument I was making? It was a couple podcasts ago where we were talking about Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese.
I'm tired of hearing this bitch's name, bro.
No.
You talk about Angel Reese when you talk about Caitlin Clark, bro. I don't know why she thinks she on the same level. Anyway, what
I was gonna say, nigga, I was lying like a motherfucker, bro. Like Caitlin Clark is dope.
I knew you.
You no, I was.
And you want to know what I think happened before you say what you say? Here's what was happening. Because Angel Reese is dope. Not bad. Angel Reese will beat me 1-on-1. Angel Reese will smoke me. Angel Reese will be Jane on me, crossing me up. Bro, what? Am I saying something crazy?
He's a JME crossing me up. It's the way you say it, JME crossing me up, making me look bad. Look at me.
Bro, I would look like I love playing basketball. Angel Reese made me look like I don't know how to play. Right?
Like,
for real. I mean for real. Angel Reese will smoke me. Shit on me. Like, let's just keep it a buck. She ain't good as Caitlin Clark. She's as good as Caitlin Clark. And I think this bothers Angel Reese, but more importantly, this bothers Angel Reese's fans because her fans ride for her, bro. Look at her social media. Them niggas love Angel. They love her. You know why they love her? Because she's good as hell. And
she fine as fuck. I'm not gonna lie. That's largely the reason why I'm a fan. I'm capping like a motherfucker, bro. She fine as hell. And also, I'm gonna say something that's controversial. Caitlin Clark, and this is not a knock against Caitlin.
Caitlin Clark ain't fine. I'm sorry.
She ain't fine. She's not.
Oh, I don't do this. I'm not insulting the way Caitlin Clark looks. I'm just stating the fact that I don't think she's fine. Caitlin Clark is
not. She's built like teenage Taylor Swift. And that wasn't fine to look at.
No, because that's what we're not doing. We're not insulting Caitlin Clark.
We're not. I'm saying that when I was in high school and I looked at teenage Taylor Swift, I did not look at her and go, damn, that's fine. I went and looked at, damn, that's.
Yeah, I know. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm a little weird. And everybody say I hate women. It's so fucking weird because, like, I don't.
Who's out here telling you that you hate women, dog? I didn't meet these people.
That's the narrative on Sophist. Sophist is always every time Sophist criticizes a TV show, who's always talking about how there's a woman in the show. Okay, fine, whatever. I hate women. Try whatever. I'm married. Who cares? You know, like I don't care. That's the criticism. I hate women. That's the criticism. Here's what I want to say though. Okay, let me put it to you this way. For a couple of months, we were talking about how Pokimane had that situation where her editor was late with her videos, and then her editor told her, well, the reason why I've been late with your videos is because I just keep masturbating to the clips you send me. And we had that conversation. Like, that's fucking weird, bro. But then there was a point when you seem insistent on letting the world know that you don't think Pokimane is fine enough for that.
I'm not seeing it, dog. I'm not seeing it. I didn't mean to be rude.
Mr. Bennington, we don't want this to come off like we're insulting Pokemon. You don't have to say that. Don't say that. Like, because I don't want it to come off that way. I don't want people to look at the channel like these guys are women haters and they just want to insult women. And so when it comes down to the conversation about how someone looks, if it's not a compliment, I don't want to say it. I don't see the point in sharing my opinion on it.
All right, fair. No, that's a fair statement. Maybe it's just like I'm just looking at it and going, you know what it is for me? I look at something and go, why are y'all thinking that? Because I'm not seeing it. What are y'all seeing what are y'all seeing that I'm not seeing?
So I definitely get that. I guess I just wanted that to be stated. No, we're not about to insult the way Caitlin Clark looks.
No,
but we already stated it. Do I think she's attractive? No. I'm not insulting her, but we already stated it, so we might as well stand on it. Angel Reese is a very beautiful woman. And she's also really good, but Caitlin Clark will cross her ass up so fast. I swear to God.
It's not good. It's not good. Also, Caitlin Clark is also one of the most inefficient shooters.
What I was saying is,
Angel Reese.
No, just bring the point home. What I was saying, when we did that podcast, I remember having to control myself because I was getting myself like really upset. I was letting myself get upset because like I know that Mr. Bennington knows everything he's saying is full of shit. It's like I know he knows that if he just looks at the stats, if he watches the game, if he looks at the fact that the team she showed up on was bullshit and she took them all the way to the finals and she's the number 1 draft pick and her jersey is outselling everybody and the NBA is doing mass numbers and they're hitting primetime cable TV now and it's all because of her. But for some reason, Mr. Bennington, you kept trying to argue. Well, I feel like it was because of Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese. Like, no, it wasn't. It's just like it was all because of Caitlin Clark. It was making me so upset. Mr. Bennington, please explain yourself.
I will explain myself by saying, 1, Angel Reese is fine, and two, the fact of the matter is, I didn't want this narrative to exist where it's like, oh, we relied on Caitlin Clark to take us where we want to go, as if there weren't other good players also in the WNBA.
I think that's where the confusion comes, and it is not just. I think it's not just like the WNBA fans, because WNBA fans do not like Caitlin Clark, which is so crazy because she is bringing so much exposure to the WNBA. It doesn't make sense. But I know why I finally understood why the WNBA fans do not like Caitlin Clark. It's because the women in the NBA truly hate and despise her. They hate her because and it's so crazy. I don't want to make this a man versus woman thing, but I'm about to, so I'm sorry. This is going to be a clip. Whenever you watch people from the men from the NBA talk about each other, it's only ever in a congratulatory way. It's only through the lens of admiration. They don't shit talk each other. They'll tell a story. I mean, like we were talking about Larry Bird earlier. If you go watch, type in legends talk about Larry Bird, they'll say the same thing. He's the best that ever played the game. He never missed. And he's the biggest shit talker ever. On the court, Larry would come in your face. He'll tell you, hey, this next play, he going to pass me the ball. I'm going to drive it to this point, cross you up, and then shoot the 3, and it's going to go in. And then he would do it. But they weren't mad at that. They're like, damn, he's so good. He's about to talk shit to my face. I'm trying to defend him. He's going to tell me to my face, you can't guard me, bro. You can't guard me. You can't guard me, bro. You can't guard me. You know, it's just like, but they're not mad about it. They'll tell you, I love Larry. He's dope. He was amazing. Michael Jordan famously said, for Larry Bird's retirement, Larry, I'm going to miss you, but I'm so glad because there were so many times I should have beaten the Boston Celtics, but I couldn't because you were on the team. And I'm glad I don't got to deal with that no more. Right. But when you look at the WNBA, you see a player like that, that's good. The other players don't be like, oh man, he's the best. Oh my God, he's so dope. Oh my, it's like,
Fuck
Oh,
that.
she got good threes. I mean, like, we've been here way before. Yes, you have, but nobody's been paying attention to you. And I'm not
Right.
saying you're not good.
But
You
also,
might be dope. Your defense might be dope. Your assists might be dope. Your threes might be dope. You might got the dopest crossovers, but no one has paid attention to the WNBA for 25 years. Every year you have lost money. It cost your business $70 million to stay afloat. Every year for a quarter of a century, you have averaged about $59 to $61 million. And every year, the NBA has given you the extra $10 to $12 million you need to break even. You have never made a profit. This has been the first year in your entire business that you made a profit, and it's all because of that girl. This is the first year where all the players are saying, oh, damn, we're getting first-class flights now. Oh, we're getting fancy hotels now. Oh, we're getting fancy buses now. We feel like NBA players. It's because of her. And every player in the league is hating on her.
I will say,
Women are so catty. Women are so catty. They don't realize you all have an opportunity to show your shit. Play against her. Beat her. Outshine her. Don't hate
or at
her.
least be on the same level as her. So
Yeah.
we're at least talking about you the way we're talking about her.
And it's like when you mention this, and Ms. Benson, you're guilty of this. When you mention this to WNBA fans, it's like you don't have nothing to say about all the unnecessary hate these hoes are giving Caitlin Clark right now. It's the league, man. You know, this industry will die. The WNBA will die without her. It will. And if the NBA just decides to stop funding them and giving them the money they lose every year, they will die without her. This is the first time they've ever made a profit. Ever.
I agree. Listen, I've been saying this for years. If women, I say this, I would say this particularly to Houston women for years. If you love the league the way you're suggesting you love the league, the Houston Comets would still exist.
Yeah. It doesn't.
The Houston Comets would still exist. Why
Shaq
don't they?
Angel Reese's own podcast and told her, and Caitlin Clark is the dopest motherfucker that ever walked this planet in your league, and you need to just acknowledge that. You sound like a hater. Told her to her face.
You sound like a hater, bro.
Let this little white girl go off, bro. She bring y'all fame and notoriety. You got dumb motherfuckers like Sonny hosting from
No,
the
but also, let's be clear. It's not just the black chicks who don't like Angel Reese, nigga. How is Diana?
No. The entire, not all of them. Obviously, the Indiana, whatever the fuck team she's on, obviously.
Indiana Fever. Yeah, they're
there
great.
you go. Yeah, there you go. Whatever the fuck they're called. It's just
That's how much I love the league. I went out the way to learn their names. Nigga, I actually know. I know at least 5 WNBA teams.
Hey, I know what team. I know what state she played for, though.
Hey,
listen, the league is in the conversation. The league is on ESPN. The league is being talked.
No. It's on ESPN 1. It used to be on ESPN 4.
Mm.
You know ESPN 4 that only shows.
It made it to the ESPN YouTube channel.
Yeah, no. I'll tell you this. I remember when the WNBA was on ESPN 4, where it was the only other thing that was on ESPN 4 was pool tournaments and poker tournaments. Pool, poker, and WNBA. That's it.
Damn. Hey, there's a slot open for my favorite sport, competitive tag, for ESPN 4.
There actually is that's on ESPN 3, I think.
Wait, competitive tag's on ESPN 3?
Yeah, ESPN, because it's like that one.
And the tag was higher rated than the WNBA.
Might be. I don't know.
If the WNBA was on ESPN 4 and competitive tags on ESPN 3.
Because I know ESPN 3 blows up big during the X game times. When the X Games.
Right, but it's still ESPN 3.
Yeah.
Like, and you was on ESPN4.
But to be fair, X Games blows up though. When it blows up,
X
it blows
Games
the
makes
fuck
it to the main ESPN channel every year.
up. Huh?
The X Games makes it to the main ESPN channel every year.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
it's
it blows
just
up.
the X game mid season is what you will find like on ESPN3 and stuff like that. When you get like the final tournament and all that stuff, that shit would be on the main ESPN channel.
Come this summer, you'll see X Games on ESPN on the ESPN main channel.
I think the winter X Games is way better than the summer X Games.
Okay, that's disrespectful. Now
snowboarding is dope, bro.
Snowboarding is dope, but you tell me snowboarding is better than BMX and skateboarding?
Yeah.
Wow, that's disrespectful. That's tough. That's tough. Well, no. The downhill slopes though. The downhill slopes with the skiing. Hey, no, that shit's hard. That shit
go hard, bro. Hey, listen, bobsledding go hard.
Bobsledding goes hard.
It's like NASCAR but on snow.
Yeah, no, bobsledding do kind of go hard a little bit. Like it can be no. Speed skating is intense. Speed skating. No, speed skating is intense.
Go hard, bro. Don't be sleeping on winter X Games. Watch that shit. That shit go hard, bro.
Yo, speed skating is intense. Like speed skating is just it's running on skates. Hey, yo, this shit. Them boys are
same thing with the Winter Olympics, bro. Check out the Winter Olympics. That shit go hard.
Shit goes hard. Hell,
yeah.
Compared to figure skating. Hey,
so here's what's gonna happen next, which is cool because we probably got a bunch of clips out of this, but we've been kind of just like ripping and just shooting this shit for over an hour, almost an hour and a half.
Yeah,
we got to get into some topics, man.
Yeah, please. I thought we were gonna talk about.
We gotta get into some topics. So
I thought we were gonna get into Kendrick.
Should we check out some Bill Maher?
Bill Maher.
Yeah, I don't know. It's fucking hippie.
Why? I don't get it. I will never.
But you know what's so crazy? I talk so much shit about Bill Maher, but I watch this dude every fucking week. So I don't know. Maybe I'm just full of shit.
I don't think you hate him as much as you like to believe you do, boss. I just don't.
No, I hate what he is.
Oh, hippie.
Yeah, I do. I hate what he is. I do. There's no exaggeration on that.
I need you to get some help, man. That's therapy. You need to see somebody.
No, it's not therapy. But I hate hippies, and hippies deserve to be hated. I hate hippies. I hate you, tree hugging, liberal ass. Save the fish. Everybody's pronoun matters. I hate you, fucking hippies. I do. I really do. I really hate you, fucking hippies.
I hate you. Just maybe people's pronouns do matter, and you might need some help, bro. Like you sound like you need help. Like you need a therapist.
Do your pronouns matter? Fuck, I hate hippies. No, we're gonna get to Bill Maher probably a little bit later. Hold on. I want to speak on. Here's what I'm thinking.
It is they them.
Huh?
It is they them, and those pronouns matter.
Nah, bro, don't even get me started, bro. I hate hippies so much. Okay, so here's the two things. Here's the two things that's kind of on the forefront of my mind. I want to talk some border stuff. I want to show some stuff. And I want to, you know me. I want to talk border stuff. But I also want to speak on Officer Tatum in the Serena Williams video, and speak on the conservative reaction to certain things. It's like, is that a black parent? Oh my God, Captain America's black as well. Oh my God, Serena Williams. Kendrick Lamar. The Super Bowl performance. So whoa.
Well, no, I feel like the honest way to talk about that is to address the fact that a lot of what we call conservatism, nigga, that's just racism.
No, I'm not going to co-sign that belief because I am conservative and I'm not a racist.
I know. I'm saying that a lot of what gets wrapped up in conservatism is just.
Wait a minute. I want to make an argument you made. Would you not consider this like an overcorrection in a sense for the last? Okay, so think about it. If 10 or so, whatever years ago, you were just a regular 13, 14, 50-year-old dude, and every time you went on the internet, you go on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, TikTok, whatever, all you see is just a bunch of people telling you you're a man, you're an oppressor, you're toxic, you're evil, and you're white, which makes you worse. You're a terrible person. I can't be racist against you. And I can say the worst shit in the world to you, but if you ever even for once even try to criticize me, you're a racist, sexist, misogynistic, homophobic, transphobic, bigoted, and like an actual decade of that has turned people so against wokeness that at the slightest sign of anything being like because there are to this day we still deal with dumb shit. We still deal with Dragon Age, Veilguard. We still deal with Star Wars, the Acolyte. We still deal with dumb shit. We still deal with this woke mind virus taking over our media, our video games, our comic books, our stuff, and making everything fucking gay. Our TV shows, everything. Literally, we still deal with this. That's true. But do we have to look at every single thing? Oh my God, it's a video game. Oh my God, the main character is a woman. Oh, it's woke. Oh, God, well, hold on. Let's play the game first. Let's
also, we don't know the context of her being the main character. We don't know why she's the main character or how she comes to be the main character. So let's give that some time. But I do agree that they always seem to need to fit some form of an LGBTQ agenda or person into every show. And I was like, why are they in all the I mean, I understand that they're in all the shows, but why are they in all the shows?
Well, and the crazy thing is, it's like you take something like, say, Dragon Age, the Veilguard, where it's literally like taking place in like medieval fucking times, and
like I asked you to, I wouldn't have had to do it. No,
yeah. Shut up.
Why are you telling me to get out of my own apartment?
Sorry.
Yeah, and
no,
I was saying, you look at stuff like, say, like Dragon Age, the Veilguard, and stuff like that, where it's like it's supposed to be taking place like in medieval times, and they're supposed to be speaking Old English, but characters are talking about their pronouns. Like, what the fuck are we doing here? Like,
I don't think that's. But also during that era, you wouldn't have had this conversation about pronouns. Like, if we're being true to the era, then you wouldn't have this conversation. This is not
right. But then they find a way to force it in there anyway, and it's kind of irritating people. So now people are having this extreme backlash, and we're going to get into this. We're going to. I think we're going to talk about the Officer Tatum fan. First, we're going to talk about that first because just even let me show you this. I want to show everybody this. And once again, I love the Officer Tatum. I love what he does. I love what he stands for. I think he is a role model for young black men. You should want to rather be someone like the Officer Tatum as opposed to Future or even like Ryan or something. You know what I mean? This I just don't get it. Even so, can you guys see the screen here?
Barely.
Let me try to make this full screen. Okay, so it's full screen now. Even like the title of this video, Serena Williams gets exposed after doing ghetto dance at a halftime show.
Jesus.
Okay.
They not like us. No, they not like us.
And let me pause this. And so just before we get into the video, it's like, okay, but like, what are you talking about? Like, you know what I mean?
She ain't do nothing crazy that I haven't seen. Listen, she could have been doing so much work. I would prefer that she was doing some. She could have been doing so much more if she wanted
to. Yeah, let's check this out. Hold on, let's get into the video.
They not like us. No, they not like us. No, they not like.
Serena look good. She 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 look good. Lord.
They not like us. No, they not like us. No, they not like.
What? And she's coming out, walk, gang members. They got this little certain dance, and Serena Williams is doing it on stage.
The utter
crazy. I'll say what I want to say. We're not going to watch this entire video. I kind of just want to get the point established. What in the fuck is happening?
Utter ridiculousness and hypocrisy that Serena Williams is doing the sea walk, knowing what happened to her older sister, boxers.
Right. Serena and Venus has a sister who is no longer with us. And then it's just like, what the fuck are we doing? Like, what?
Wait, what happened to her older sister? Not Venus, are we?
No. Venus and Serena, the two of them, they're both very much alive and well. But Venus and Serena has a sister. Most people don't know this. Most people do not know this. They have a sister. She is no longer with us.
The only reason she was doing it was because she got reprimanded really bad.
No, she's right. She's right. Oh, so I need to give more context to this. Okay, so a couple of years ago, Selena, she was doing a tournament. She won the tournament.
Wimbledon, I remember it.
Wimbledon, and then after she won, she just danced. Now I understand, right? The crip walk was originally designed and created that, like, it was you do the dance after you killed somebody. I understand what it originally was created for and what it originally means, but now it's just LA culture, it's just California culture, it's just Compton culture, it's just a fucking dance. It no longer means what it used to. Women didn't find her for doing that dance because they said she was like promoting gang culture or some shit like that. You understand what I'm saying? And so now Kendrick called her, like, hey, when you did that dance, women didn't find you. That shit wasn't cool. That shit's LA. It's just crip walking. It don't mean what it mean no more. You want to come to the Super Bowl and crip walk? You want to come to Super Bowl and do this, like, and just represent LA? And Serena was like, fuck yeah. And that's the only reason why she was up there doing it. And everybody's saying all this dumb shit about promoting gang culture, blah, blah, blah. And then they even go out their way to say this dumb shit because Venus, Serena's sister, was killed by a gang member. She got shot. Like, she just, and it's like, well, why would you do that dance? Knowing what it represents. And your sister got killed. Why are you saying this to her? Why do you feel like you're the one that gotta, like, tell her that? Like, she don't know.
Right. She's like well aware of that.
Like, is this just not fucking insane? Like, is this like
once again? Oh no, a lot of this.
Fake outrage.
No, a lot of it isn't just. It's not just fake outrage. It is outrage.
No, it is fake outrage.
No, it is, but I'm saying it's not simply that. Man, I think it's about time that we really start having a real honest conversation and calling it what it is. A lot of it, and I'm not calling, and I'm not saying that all of them are this way. I want to be clear about what I'm saying. I'm not saying that everyone is like this, but can't we just say that a lot of what this is just they don't like Black expression, and anytime Black expression is expressed, it is hated and shunned before it is accepted. And this is not the first time that we've seen that.
No, I would love to entertain this argument, but I can't. And I'm going to explain to you why I can't necessarily entertain this argument, because this is the same argument that you shot down. So I'm just going to kind of just remind you of a previous conversation we've had in the past, right? So when I was talking about how I just feel like just modern day feminism is just turned into outright just straight man hatred. That's all it is. That's all it is now. It's just straight man hatred. And then you said, well, I understand what you're saying, but I can't call it that. It would be a reduction or too simplistic to just say what it is. And you said you defined it as like kind of like an overcorrection or backlash against what was seen as a certain status quo. And now every single little thing that appears to be representative of that said status quo that you're rebelling against, you're now going to lash out against. And that would just come off as just extreme hatred of men. Because now, anytime a man does anything, it's just bad. Because in the past, every time a man did something, it was bad.
Oh, okay. I see what you mean. Yeah, no, I did say that. I said that. I see exactly what you mean. Because I do agree with I can't agree with that. I can't agree with that point. I'm saying that what we're seeing that the same conservatives, I'm saying that the same conservative points that I'm hearing about Serena, I heard about Aretha Franklin.
But also the context for why you're hearing them is different, right? Keep in mind, you live in the role for like the last decade and some change, at least since I've been in high school and got out and et cetera. That the prevailing narrative, that the prevailing story, white man bad, white people evil, man bad, toxic masculinity, patriarchy, male oppression, women are victims, white people are evil, black people are oppressed. Nonstop. So now to the whereas now we've now actually hit the counterculture. The pendulum has swung. Now people are tired of hearing this shit. And now anytime they see anything, anytime somebody slightly protests anything up, or you just being fucking woke, bro. Get the fuck out of my face. Conservatism is the counterculture now. It's not liberalism anymore. Liberalism is the status quo. It's the establishment. It's what people are sick of. We're not in the early 2000s and late 90s where everything was controlled by Christian conservatives and rock and roll was considered taboo and sex work was like, oh my God. Oh, no. Bitches are openly hoes now.
I'm okay with that.
Subscribe to my OnlyFans. But now you have to understand that now you're right. But you have to understand now it's not the counterculture. It's not. It's the culture. Counterculture is conservatism. Gen Z is incredibly conservative. Incredibly. The next generation, Gen Z and Gen Alpha. Everybody under the age of what year are we? 2025? Everybody under the age of 25. They're becoming incredibly conservative. They're so tired of like woke. They're so sick of millennials. They're done with us. They don't want us anymore. Fuck save the forest, save the trees, your pronouns. Gen Z are so over that shit. Gen Z love Andrew Tate. It's over, bro. It's done. and now they can vote. You know what happens when Gen Z can vote? The 2024 election. So, but it's the older conservatives that are doing the weird shit. It's like, bro, why are we complaining about why are we complaining about Serena Williams crip walking, bro? It's not just all entertainment. It's so many people. Stephen A. Smith, for some reason, had the nerve to get on the mic and say something. Yeah. If my wife was up there crip walking on her enemies, I'd divorce her. What?
You've never had a wife. Like you never had a wife. Like
Myron Gaines, Fresher Fit. Oh my God. Kendrick Lamar's Super Performance was an L. Instead of playing bangers, he's the one to protest. That shit was lame. It's woke. What? That was dope. That was hip hop. Stop being so against woke shit that you just won't. But
also, hip hop and rap is inherently going against the grain and going against is inherently made to be protest music. Fuck the police, we straight from the underground. It's made with that. That's the origin story of hip hop. Saying that, oh, it's woke, nigga, it's supposed to be. You never heard a Tribe Called Quest?
Yeah, but a Tribe Called Quest wasn't annoying.
Huh?
A Tribe Called Quest wasn't annoying. A Tribe Called Quest didn't live in a day and age when they truly were not oppressed, had no fucking oppression. The system was not out to get them, and they could do whatever the fuck they want, but they still want to complain about how oppressed they are. That gets annoying. A Tribe Called Quest was actually oppressed. NWA, they were actually oppressed. That king really got his ass beat by cops. You know what I mean? Like that was they really had to like, bro, you live in the modern day and age, bro. Lil Wayne said it best, bro. I'm a young rich nigga from New Orleans, bro. Do not tell me that I'm oppressed and the system is out to get me, nigga. There was no reason I should have succeeded, but I did. Think about the culture. No, seriously, really stop and think about the culture. And think about what dominates the culture. Think about what influences the culture in this country, the one we live in. Think about the music. Who are the most notable musicians? Who are the most notable actors? Who are the most notable athletes, influencers? personalities, comedians, entertainers. Late night TV, probably not much. They ain't really too many niggas on late night TV. But even still, think about a lot of the culture and who dominates it. It's Black Americans. How the fuck is the system holding you down? How?
Now you could talk about how Black Americans don't necessarily profit from a lot of what we do. You can make that argument because
That's
like
their fault.
hip-hop-
It's
Huh?
I'm sorry. No, that's their fault. I'm sorry. I'm not about to go to your shitty soul food restaurant and give you $20 for a plate with some bullshit portions when right across the street, Miss Sue Young is giving me a plate of Chinese food with 3 meats and two sides for $6.99. Ain't no fucking comparison. The reason why I'm not spending your money is not because I don't want to support Black business, because your food costs too much.
No, not that. I'm not talking about that.
I'm not about to buy your $45 t-shirt.
I'm talking about
I'm not about to buy your $45 t-shirt. I'm not about to buy your bullshit $30 charm bracelet. I'm sorry. You ain't gonna support Black business? No, nigga, because Black business don't support my pockets. I'm buying from these Asian people. I'm buying from these Arabs. This shit's affordable.
No, but then they were like, "You will buy Gucci?" No, I won't. I won't buy them either.
No, I don't buy Gucci. I buy my shirt. I buy custom-made anime print. This is not a real Nike shirt with Morgan fucking Aslan from Darkstalkers on it. I made this bitch online. I ordered it for like $10.
like
Not a real Nike shirt.
hell, I will make a shirt before I buy a Gucci shirt. I'll make a shirt and rock that bitch like it's Gucci before I ever buy a Gucci shirt.
Listen, I love The Rock, but every time The Rock showed up on SmackDown talking about something, he's wearing a $500 shirt, I looked at him like he was crazy.
I'm wearing a $500 shirt. Why, nigga?
The Rock's $500 shirt is worth more than your rent. Why are you wearing a $500? What?
That's disgusting, sir. Like, no, seriously, it's disgusting. Like, why are you wearing?
Let's see. I don't even know if we even need to continue watching this particular video. I want to watch that Stephen A. Smith video, kind of.
I really don't. I really don't care to listen to none of these things because it is all black. Nigga, I hate these niggas so much because they're just pandering. They're literally just blackface.
But I want to have a conversation with it. So hold on. Let's watch a little bit more of this. Hold on, let's see. Yeah, shout out to the all-person Tatum because that's a role model young Black men should look up to, bro. 100% he is. A conservative businessman who used to be a police officer who left the police force and started his own business and created his own popular media company with fucking almost the 3.38 million followers on YouTube. Yes. Who doesn't do drugs and everything? A Christian man? Why are you saying like is he? Like that's somebody you shouldn't look up to and inspire to be like.
I don't know. There's something about this I'm not gonna trust. I'm not gonna like this. What?
Okay, that's fine.
Already.
This video is brought to you by TatumStore.com. TatumStore.com, ladies and gentlemen, the mats have gone crazy. Literally in about 20 minutes, or maybe even 40 minutes, we sold out of all of our mats. So if you're interested in the mat, you'll see that it says sold out, but make sure you click on the mat and click notify me when made available. And we are rapidly even having 2 shifts.
I'm sorry, Officer Tatum, love your work, but right now you're just selling your merchandise. I respect the hustle. Hey, good, like I said, businessman. You should want to be like him. Hey, fucking shirt with love John 3:16 on the front. Like that's dope. I love this messaging. Christian merch. I love this shit. Hell yeah. Shout out Trump. Hell yeah, to the moon. Let's go. Trump said he wants to go back to the moon. It's been so long since we've been to the moon, and he wants to go to Mars. Shout out all that. Visibility. What could you possibly have against this messaging? Against love Christ, John 3:16, and to the moon with Trump and to Mars.
Because it's just pandering to conservatives. That's all. Like it's no. Like here's the thing. I hate merchandise that panders to liberals. I hate you niggas too. Like it's not like it ain't like I don't. It's not like I would respect it more if it's just something that you actually like and you would say, hey, buy my shirt. It's actually dope. I really like this, and I think you would like it too. That type of thing would be cool. But you just pandering to conservatism or pandering to liberalism, disgusting. Like
He's not appreciating the merch. Just not appreciating that merch. Shout out Officer Taylor, man. Hustle, bro. Respect, boys in blue. Blue lives matter. I'm all about that action. You know.
I want to say something so bad. Oh my god.
It's okay. Go ahead and say it.
Oh my god. Like Blue Lives Matter. I there's no such thing as
Police lives don't exist. There's no such thing as police.
no, because you can choose to be a police officer. You can't choose to be black. I didn't choose
Green
my
lives matter. Go Army. I'm gonna say that too. Go Army. Blue lives matter. Green lives matter.
Listen. Military. I wish military lives matter to the Trump administration because why are they cutting $174 billion away from veteran health care? But that's neither here nor there. I want it to matter. Continue.
All right. I love the look of Miss Benson's face right now.
I hate these niggas. Like I hate these.
This is funny to me. I love
it. Serena Williams doing the C-Walk.
C-Walk.
We will get to that in a minute. The utter ridiculousness and hypocrisy that Serena Williams is doing the C-Walk, knowing what happened to her older sister by Crips. I will get to it in a minute. We'll get to it.
You know what? Fuck it. I don't even want to watch it because it's just like, I hate. Why are you saying this?
Right. Like she wasn't there to bury her sister. Like she ain't there to bury her sister. She didn't go to the funeral. She finding out through you that her sister died like this. What are you talking about, nigga? Like, what are you talking about? Like,
fuck it. But let's get into some border stuff.
I hate the condescending nature of this entire conversation. I have to pretend like this nigga is working in good faith to try to give a reasonable criticism to Serena Williams, and opposed to just calling it what it is, pandering to white closed-minded racists. Man, bro, I'm not about listening to shit. Hey,
no, hey, not just white people. I'm 100% against gang culture. I'm 100% against it.
Nigga, you remember my response during the gang video, dog? Like, you know I am. But let's not. But let's not. But that shit right there was just disgusting me, dog.
We got Miss Benson worked up, yeah. Let's focus on some of the good shit about the conservative movement right now. Let's focus on this border.
Wait, woke government employee. Why is it a woke government? Okay, woke government employees caught leaking ICE raid plans.
But yeah, we have an epidemic right now of a lot of people in a lot of cities that consider themselves sanctuary cities. Fuck these people. A lot of people in these sanctuary cities find themselves trying to go against our current administration and what will be the word, impede our federal government from enacting its federal laws and removing these illegal migrants from our fucking city. Crazy as fucking hell to me. And yeah, our current administration said if you are working in the state government level and we find you actively trying to impede our plans to deport these people, you will face legal consequences for it because that is the literal definition of treason. You cannot just go against federal law because you feel like it. Sorry, democracy doesn't work. Democracy doesn't just mean it works when your side wins. Democracy means it works when the people you don't agree with wins. And right now, the people you don't agree with, 75 million of them to be exact, have voted to deport these motherfuckers. And that's what we're going to do. And you just got to deal with that. If you try to stop us, you're committing a crime. How do you feel about it, Mr. Bennington?
The problem that I have with the with the deportation of illegal immigrants has nothing to do with their existence so much as not their existence in terms of who they are as people. My complete concern is the economics behind what they do. When you have whole economies of ours that are dictated by the existence of illegal immigrants, like 56% of 56% of people who work in farming are illegal immigrants, then how do you replace their work output as you're deporting them? If you're deporting them, then that means that they're not producing that
The
same
work
work.
output is replaced and met by the hands of the American citizens, and if production slows down and we can't meet that output, we just don't meet
What
that
if they
output.
don't want to do
Everything
it?
produced on American soil will be produced by American hands. That's how
Right.
you reach. If our production slows down, then our production slows down. That just is what it is. But companies will be forced to pay citizens of this country for labor to work in their companies and pay them wages based off the laws of the American government, which means you got to pay people fucking more than $5 an hour or whatever the fuck you're paying these illegals because they're going to take whatever they get. I'm sorry. These rich motherfuckers who run these farms and these construction companies and all this other stuff are going to have to start paying Americans, and you're going to have to pay these motherfuckers $27 an hour. I'm sorry. You're just going to have to start doing it. I don't care. I don't feel sorry for you.
I don't think it's gonna work. As a matter of fact, at some point they're gonna be like they'll pay coyotes and like people who bring in illegal immigrants into a country. You're gonna start finding out very soon when you start seeing that corporations are paying coyotes to bring in illegal immigrants to
Let's
work.
go get arrested, bro. Tom Hoff not playing. Trump not playing. Go get arrested, bro. You trying to bring bro? No, the border's closed. Mexico has started helping. Mexico sent 15,000 troops and counting. They're still sending them to their northern border, which is our southern border, and they're working in tandem with us. Borders closed. We're arresting niggas. Niggas are going back. Migrant caravans are turning around. No one's coming no more. I just reported that they went from an influx from when Trump took office. There was an influx of about 4,000 migrants a day crossing the southern border at certain points. That has gone down to about 600 migrants a day. Niggas have started turning around. And because they know when you get there, we're going to catch you. We're not doing catch and release so you could just try again tomorrow. We're going to catch you. We're going to arrest you. We're going to detain you. Trump reopened Guantanamo. Nigga, you're going to jail. You can't come in my country just because you feel like it. Yeah, I don't feel sorry for you.
Oh, and that's another thing.
We're doing what every other country is doing now. Mexico's helping us. Remember, people say Mexico's not going to help. Remember, the Mexican president was talking all that shit? Remember, he was talking all that shit? You remember that a couple of weeks ago, about a month ago? Now what she's doing. Yes, sir, Mr. Trump. 15,000 troops. Yes, sir, Mr. Trump. And help you build it. Yes, sir, Mr. Trump. You want me to catch him and arrest him? 100%. She closed her southern border. Now you can't even migrate to Mexico from southern countries anymore. She's going to catch you before you even get here now. You know why? You want to know why? For the same reason everybody want to complain. Trump's using mafia tactics on these other countries. Yeah, hell yeah. Do what the fuck I say. Because I got more money and more guns than you.
Oh. I hope that's not the mentality.
Of course, what's better? The alternative? The alternative is Joe Biden's mentality. Yeah, you can take advantage of us. Yeah, you could just we'll just give you money. What? Yeah, we'll just dump $59 million a year into your country for no fucking reason, for no real fucking explanation. Yeah, we'll just give you money. Yeah, no, sure. Free trade. You want to trade? You want to free trade with us, but you want to tax us on our imports? Sure, that's cool. Yeah, whatever. We're America. We're everybody's big brother. We'll take care of the whole world. Trump said, nah. You know what Trump just imposed? Reciprocal tariffs, which means whatever the fuck you tax us, that's what we gonna tax you. Equivalent exchange. Oh my God. Oh no. Why is everybody gonna get shit from us from free, but we gotta pay for shit we get from them? Why? Explain to me. Please, Mr. Benz, explain the Democratic position on that.
I actually don't even understand what the position is. I just know that tariffs don't sound like the best idea. That's not the best idea.
Tariffs? Whatever you tariff us, we're going to tariff you. No more free trade for you. Why are you taxing us, but we're not taxing you? Why? No, seriously, that's a real question.
Hold on. Like, this is a problem. You know, I'm thoroughly convinced that a large part of the problem is that we create these narratives around liberal versus conservative. Once again, we create these narratives around the concept of liberalism versus conservatism, and it kind of stops us from really having the real conversation about how
Every country in the world is taking advantage of us.
every country in the world. I wouldn't say every country in the world is well, maybe they are. I mean, I'm not too sure about the
Have you
global.
looked at our trade deals when Biden was in office? Seriously, have you looked at our trade deals we had while Biden was in office, or even when Obama was in office, and compared them to the trade deals we had while Trump was in office? Everybody's taking advantage of us, bro.
Were they?
You know what? Let's because I want to show you this one video and I want to show you another one after that. So let's get into the videos and then we'll continue the conversation after that.
Yeah, no, please. I'm actually asking a real question. Like, were they?
Yeah, hold on. Let's check this out.
That should basically tell you that a good amount of the people that are working for the government currently were completely fine with keeping up the lie that he was completely fine the whole time. Right? They're completely fine with it. So when Trump gets into office, do you think that they're going to be super happy that he's even there in the first place? Because if they kept the lie up for Biden, that means most likely they don't like you or the people that are coming. Trump and Tom Homan, et cetera, et cetera. You get what I mean here, guys? So, of course, once you start mobilizing a gigantic amount of people, let's say, to aid with these ICE raids, there are going to be people there who are still Team Biden. And they are still Team Biden to the death of them. Get what I mean? Here goes. So, of course, things are going to start leaking. It makes all the sense in the world that things are going to start leaking. And
I just want to say, bro, shout out to Mr. Boy, bro. I love watching his channel because he's not even a conservative. He's not a liberal. He's just like the most logical dude I've ever seen in my life. He only talks about shit pragmatically. When he talks about this country, he's literally only talking about it from an economic or whatever standpoint. And I definitely appreciate his endpoint. I think a lot of people kind of just need to check out Mr. Boy. Just listen to a lot of the stuff he just says, and just kind of just talk and just really listen to when he's talking about stuff. He's so pragmatic. Like he removes any and all emotion from the way when he talks about things like this, particularly. He also does great music reactions. He's a huge hip hop head. I love him. He's a huge hip hop head. And so, what's up?
Hold on.
Okay, we're having a temporary, I don't know, what does it be, intermission or something? I can just sit here and talk. In fact, I think I will. I will just sit here and talk. What's up with this camera focus? It is definitely not. It's definitely not. Maybe it's blurry. Y'all like the shirt? This Morgan shirt is dope, huh? So I think I should wear a Morgan shirt on stream. Morgan in the background, shooting Sophus. I'm just stalling right now. We're waiting on Miss Benefit to show up. We could talk about stuff. Yeah, leave some comments. Let me see what we got in the comments. Not gonna lie, Serena's legs looking tasty. Bro, Serena's legs, bro, listen, I don't even like old women, but there are some older women, they just look good. Serena Williams, Halle Berry, Queen Latifah, they just look good, man.
Listen, hey, yo, listen. I call that vintage vagina. They got better with age. Like, they getting better with age, bro.
Yeah, some of them do.
Listen, Serena Williams, Queen Latifah, Beyonce, Halle Berry.
I wouldn't say Halle Berry.
I
mean, no, not Halle Berry. My bad, Beyonce. I won't say Beyonce because if you look at Beyonce now, they compare Beyonce to the Crazy in Love music video. Ain't no fucking comparison. Bro.
No, sure, she got older, but she's not unattractive.
Good though. She still looks good though. She still looks great.
She's not unattractive. No, I've seen some
Mila
motherfuckers.
looks great. Jennifer Aniston looks great. Mila Kunis looks great. A lot of these women still look great.
Hell,
So,
Madonna. Ugh.
yeah, they still look great.
Madonna.
Anyway, there's a well, be honest, Madonna's like 70, bro. But okay, anyway, let's make it through these videos.
You good?
Yeah,
Go ahead.
a lot of shit to talk about. Let's go for it. Okay, let's go.
And a lot of the plans that you think you have to go into certain areas are going to be unfortunately thwarted by some other government agencies and people in said agencies. If you tell them and they're Team Biden, they're going to tell the people there. They're going to get the word out some way, maybe some anonymous Reddit post or something. I'm telling you guys, everything leaks. All right, everything. But anyway, let's go and check it out. ICE raids leak. Leaks could be coming from the FBI. Border Czar Tom Homan warns. Yeah, it could be coming from anyone, bro. It could be coming from the DMV. All right, but either way, let's jump into it. This is a suggestion via Discord.
Trump nominees headed for key votes this week. HHS nominee RFK Jr., FBI Director nominee Kash Patel, and DNI nominee Tulsi Gabbard, all looking to advance in the process. But Democrats are putting up the biggest fight against Tulsi.
We need leaders in the intelligence community and throughout government who are prepared to stand up to those short-sighted attempts to attack our workforce at the expense of our national security. Unfortunately, I don't believe Ms. Gabbard is such a leader.
This nomination is not just unwise. It is.
That's coming from the perspective of national security. Yeah, that may be tricky.
Ms. Gabbard is such a leader.
Gabbard.
This nomination is not just unwise. It is dangerous. We're considering her for one of the most important jobs in our intelligence community. And for that, Tulsi Gabbard is a walking 5-alarm fire.
Florida Senator Ashley Moody joins me now. Senator, great to have you on the program. Will Tulsi Gabbard be confirmed despite the pushback from the left, a party she used to be a part of?
I'm a little confused. Wait, is this the right video? They're talking about Tulsi, which is an interesting conversation. I'm trying to get into the ICE stuff. So I'm going to fast forward a little bit and try to get to the ICE stuff.
Well, we know of simply.
Yeah, guys, they don't care about.
We need Jerry.
Democrats are obstructing the media, is sort of promoting that obstruction. But at the end of the day, when all this is done,
bro. No. Wait. Tulsi is
complaining, they're delaying crime.
Weekend,
operation. Border Czar Tom Homan says the DOJ is investigating the ICE operation being leaked in LA and has a theory of where those leaks are coming from. Watch this.
Some of the information we're receiving tends to lead toward the FBI. But I talked to the Deputy Attorney General all this weekend. They've opened up a criminal investigation, and they have promised that not only this person lose their job and lose their pension, they're going to go to jail. They're going to criminally prosecute.
Good.
Okay. All that said, Senator, it seems like leakers are never caught. We always talk a big game. We got to get these guys or gals, but nothing ever happens. Does that change finally under the Trump administration?
Wishful thinking
I think
here,
you're going to see a lot of things change under the Trump administration. And when they say they're going to enforce the law, they mean it. Attorney General Pam Bondi has already come out and said that they will pursue this and aggressively prosecute those that are leaking this information. And remember, the people they are going after right now, they know they have information on them. There's a reason for that. Nobody wants them in this country. Remember, if you obstruct justice, if you try to get in the way.
Don't say nobody, because there's a gigantic amount of people who are completely fine with illegal immigration. They're completely fine with it. So please, words matter here, guys.
Nobody wants them in this country. Remember, if you obstruct justice, if you try to get in the way of a federal investigation or a federal action, that is incredibly serious. It's a felony. You can spend years in prison.
Good.
And I hope that they do go after these folks with zeal. We need these efforts to work, and we need to make this country secure again.
We need accountability. Senator Ashley Moody said she has no regrets coming up to D.C. from Florida, despite the weather, I will add, despite.
All right, guys. Now, when it comes to like leakers and things like that, I don't know how you're going to find that person. Because I think the reality is that they're not going to be that ignorantly stupid, let's say, to put their name on it, bro. They're not. Why would they do that?
They definitely would not be so dumb as to intentionally foil ICE's plans and sting operations and leave some type of signature that ICE can track back to them. So
Exactly.
they're not going to do that.
They're not going to do that.
Well, okay. I do hope ICE find these motherfuckers, but they ain't doing that, bro. But anyway, let's continue the video.
It's going to be done through like some VPN. It's going to be on some random, like anonymous type of blog or Reddit post or something. I'm telling you guys, it's not going to be like, hey, my name is John Smith, and I work for the FBI, and I did this. That's not happening, bro. All right, so unless you polygraph every single person in the office, in the building that knew, you're not going to find out, right?
Yeah,
But I guess that also could be an option potentially, right? But either way, guys, let me know in the comments what you guys think.
So, shout out to Mr. Boyd. That was one of the videos we was going to watch from him tonight. So, Mr. Bennington, right now, what we have federal agents who feel like their activism is more important than their fucking job, and they're trying to defy the current administration and intentionally foil ICE's raids and sting operations. How do we feel about this? And also, our current administration says, like, when we find you, not only when you lose your status as a federal employee and an agent of this country, but you are going to jail because this is treason. How are you feeling, Mr. Bennington?
I mean, once again, my problem with the illegal immigration thing is,
the immigration is about federal agents feeling like they're active more important than their mission.
Yeah, I want to be clear. I want to be as clear as I could possibly be before I speak. I want to be clear about what I'm going to say before I say it. Any treachery against the country, I'm completely against. I want to be clear about that statement. All right. I am against all treachery from
especially federal agents. I'm actually really fucking upset about this one, especially our federal agents. You have an obligation to this country. You follow your orders. You're no different than a soldier or a Marine or whatever.
Like I don't unless the orders
kill civilians. Unless the orders kill civilians. That's my line.
Yeah, unlawful, unethical, or amoral. You can't. You don't have. And even if it is the
reality is, we used to have an administration that was incredibly lax on legal immigration and did not consider it a priority. Now we have an administration that considers it a priority, and you got to deport. You can't just
Yeah, and no. What I was saying is, what I was saying is that you have a job, right? You have a job to do. You recognize that you have a job to do. You don't get to not do your job because you disagree with the concepts of your job. Now, if you're asking you to do something that is illegal, unethical, and amoral, you don't have to do that job. You can quit.
No, your job is you work for ICE and you deport people.
Yeah, who are threats to the nation or threats to national security.
Well, whatever the reason is, your job is you work for immigration and customs enforcement, and you deport people. Whatever the reason you're doing it, your job. So when someone tells you, "Hey, deport this person," you don't. Or I would say, "Hey, tomorrow morning we're going to go to this building. We know there's a bunch of migrants there. They're high priority targets. There's a lot of gang influences there. Blah blah blah. Whatever the fuck the reason is, we're going to do a sting raid here on this time and this day." And then you go and you do whatever you do. You go online and you go to that building and you just tell people, "Hey, the ICE is coming here tomorrow at this time." Oh no. You just. So when our administration saying these people, when they're caught, they're going to jail. How do you feel about
it? They have to go to jail, unfortunately. It's unfortunate. I don't like it. They gotta go.
Why don't you like it? Is it because of your stance on illegal immigration?
No, it's not. It's not. Because here's my thing. My stance on legal immigration is that, it might not be necessarily the wisest thing in the world to do, or at least I think I have a better solution than the current administration. But
is your solution just make them all citizens?
not yes, but not in the way that it sounds.
Okay, because there's a lot of people who spend a very long time and a large amount of money to become citizens, and just making them legal people citizens and be
That
staying
is
there.
also another that is also another thing that has always bothered me. Is that you have a an immigration policy that's not exactly streamlined in a way that yields a positive result that we should have been done something about eons ago. You know,
Yeah.
like but I was just, but if you're
I'll-
interested in knowing what my policy is, I don't mind
Hold
telling
on,
you.
Mr. Vincent. I just want to let you know, we just hit the 2-hour mark. Sorry, I just hit my vape. I don't want to. Well, we can. I don't know what you have going on. But I want to be cautious of the 3-hour mark. So what I'm saying is, I want to play some more videos to get some more of your opinions, and I want you to kind of hold on to these thoughts you're having, because at the end we're gonna kind of revisit everything.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Let me find. Okay, let's check this.
Go ahead.
Let's do it, guys.
Fox News Alert. Moments ago, we received this together. We received a statement from the DHS regarding the $59 million sent from FEMA to New York City migrants last week. Quote,
$59 million.
4 employees being fired today for circumventing leadership and unilaterally making the egregious payment for hotels for migrants in New York City. We have not announced it yet, so we have it first. There's going to be firings, the names are going to be out, and let's bring it.
So just a quick catch up for everybody, just to give immediate context. This is more along the lines of what we were just talking about, this activism coming from federal employees. The current mayor of New York City, Mayor Eric Adams, he's trying to get these goddamn migrants out of his city, much to the dismay of his Democratic Party. But nevertheless, employees for FEMA, in particular, 4 confirmed so far, have decided to completely ignore their orders and direct a large sum of money, $59 million of taxpayer, the citizens of New York's money. They have decided to illegally give that money to this one business, this one hotel, so they could illegally house migrants and hide them from ICE. Once again, we're kind of reaching this topic of like for employees going against the current administration's orders. Mr. Bennett, anything you kind of want to say before we kind of look at a little bit more of this?
Once again, I do not condone, even though I have I'll tell you my particular solution towards illegal immigration that I thought of that I think might work. But let me be clear: treachery against the country will not be tolerated. That is not
so we kind of getting a pretty solid stance from you, Mr. Bennett.
Yeah.
Do you feel you need to see more of this story?
Not particularly. Because I said what I said. Treachery from the country, treachery will not be tolerated.
How do you feel about FEMA employees taking taxpayer money and then using it in a way that goes directly against what the mayor and governor of New York is saying the money should be used for, and pretty much illegally using it on migrants, not citizens of New York City, of illegal migrants, to house and shelter them and hide them? New York City tax money, taking their money and giving it to migrants illegally.
That is a mismanagement of federal funds, and that has to be handled. Because if it wasn't,
should these people be fired?
Because if it wasn't made with that mind,
should these people be fired or arrested?
They have both. They have to be both. Both. It can't be one or the other. It has to be both. Because you're mismanaging and misusing money that was meant for one thing and doing another thing with it.
Hey, well, I gotta say, SOULcast, all viewers, I thought we was gonna. Now, Mr. Benetton's kind of just like being based right now.
Listen, it's crazy, right? Because I'm like, I completely disagree with how we're handling the illegal immigration problems and processes. But you don't handle a problem by causing more problems. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah. No, I mean, I agree. Shit.
You can't go, I'm going to do something illegal because I disagree with what these people are doing. No, there's a way for, even if you disagree, let's assume you disagree with illegal immigration. Have you ever tried saying, hey, I want to find a way to create a what you call, I want to find a way to create the space where where we're streamlining the laws so people don't have to wait 10 years to get into the country, because that's a large part of the problem.
I really wish we wouldn't do that. There's a lot of opinion about the Republican Party that I just like. I don't know what the fuck we're doing here. We need to be campaigning to streamline legal immigration to make the process to become a legal citizen don't take no more than a year. We need to make weed legal all over the country. We need to, certain things. I don't know why the Republican Party is just not hopping on them. What the fuck are we doing here? Like, I don't know.
Like what? No. Mind you, I'm saying this about the entire political process as a whole. I don't give a damn what party you rep. The fact that it takes 10 years is insane to me. No wonder motherfuckers are jumping the border. I'll jump the border too, nigga.
Yeah. Particularly, I feel like there's multiple ways to fix the problem. Yeah, deport these motherfuckers 100%, but also make the process to become a citizen easier. Like, there's two ways to fix the problem, right? I'm not crazy for saying that.
Yeah. He's a yes.
All right, so we got one more video from Mr. Boyd to watch going on. This is a bit of a different topic. I had like 4 or 5 of these federal fucking employees trying to protest the Trump administration videos to show you. I was like, all right, ain't no point in showing them all of these. He seems like his opinion's not changing. He's just like, yeah, no, don't commit treason.
I even if you disagree with what the Trump administration is doing, hell, I disagree. I'm not committing treason. I disagree. I'm not committing treason.
Yeah, so I'm not gonna lie, so guys, I'm a little disappointed on that one.
Because you thought you were just gonna get like, oh, we're gonna go back and forth. No, we're not. I agree. Jump this man. What? He said, wait, what? He said, wait, what?
Wait, what? Like what? Just like yeah. Fuck. That was about to be fun for me. I was like, yeah, look at all these motherfuckers committing treason. What you got to say, Mr. Benson? Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah, don't do that. Wait, what?
Like, wait, what? Oh,
yeah,
okay.
Yeah, I agree. Don't do the thing you're doing. Why are you committing treason?
All right, well, all right.
What the fuck wrong with you? This is the reason why I hate it, because federal employees swear an oath before they.
I'm glad you brought that up. I probably wasn't going to, but shit, you did it. Yeah, when I joined the military, I swore an oath.
You swore an oath to protect the republic
from
all threats, foreign and domestic.
You can't just disagree with the administration. Now, granted,
you can disagree. You can't commit treason. You can disagree with the administration. You can do.
Yeah. No. So let me say this. I will say this when I'm about to disagree. While I was serving, if I was ever told to like go into the city next to the installation and just start mowing down civilians, no. And I'm about to start shooting you niggas, in fact. Because y'all lost your mind. What? I'm about to start shooting civilians. Yeah, if it was ever something like that, then I guess this is treason. I don't give a fuck. But this level of treason, I don't think we should be deporting people. I don't care.
He said, I don't think we should be deporting people.
You work for the federal government. You're actively undermining our operations. Have you lost your mind? Do you know what's going to happen when they find you? They need to go to jail, Mr. Benson.
They all need to be in jail. They're actively now, mind you,
Still in tax.
But also this is my problem too, right?
I want to say one thing: leaking ice raids and sting operations. That's one thing. That's annoying. That's one thing. Taking taxpayer money and funding illegal migrant operations. Have you lost your mind?
Okay, let me play a little bit of devil's advocate. Not enough devil's advocate for me to not say these motherfuckers gotta go, but enough. Let's say, right? Let's say they're saying, hey, a lot of these illegal immigrants are objectively good people, and we're getting rid of
Spend your money, not mine.
Huh?
Spend your money, your tax money. Spend your not even tax. Spend your money. Don't take my tax. My tax money is for the roads. It's for schools. It's for street lights. It's for when the power goes out. It's for when a snowstorm or a heavy rainstorm hits. That's what my tax money's for.
It's for some actual shit.
Spend your money. You want to do that? Spend your money. Be like Brad and Angelina. They adopted the fuck out of a bunch of kids. I respect them for that. They put their money where their mouth is. And they love them kids. They love them. I'll never say nothing bad about Brad and Angelina. They love the fuck out of all those kids they adopted.
Yeah.
So that's all I'm saying.
But they spent their money. They didn't spend your money.
Yeah, spend your money. Spend your money. Why are you taking the citizens of New York's money and doing this? And you thought nobody was going to find out? You know nobody's going to find out? But we got Elon at Doge right now. You think his autistic ass not going to see those numbers? Say, what is this? $59 million. Where did that go? A hotel in New York. Why is that there? Who did this? $59 million.
Mind you, I'm not the biggest fan of Elon Musk at the moment. Like,
my favorite African American, bro.
That nigga said my favorite. That's funny.
That's the truth. I think my favorite African American child, Elon. He's the number one African American in this country. He's the richest African American in America. I'm not lying.
Hey, man.
Why do you look so bad?
No, it's just the way you said it. It was like he's the richest African American.
I can see it. He was like, I want to cuss this nigga out so bad, bro.
Why that's such a weird statement, but
it's a factual statement.
Well, here's the question: is he an American citizen officially?
Oh wait. Oh fuck. I don't know. Is he an American citizen?
That's a great thing. He might be your favorite illegal immigrant.
So Elon's just here in the world's longest, because he's not here illegally. If he's illegally, he'd be getting deported. So he's here in the world's longest work visa. He got companies over here. He got to be a citizen, huh? I don't know. I'm gonna look into that. I'm gonna look into that. I don't know, because he's not. You gotta get deported, bro. Because if you're not a citizen, bro, you gotta get deported. We don't contradict over here. you gotta go after you deport everybody first, and then get rid of all this illegal spending and bullshit spending we're doing. Giving $30 million to Sri Lanka for transgender studies. Why are we doing that? No, we're not doing that anymore. Fix all that, right? But if you're not a citizen, bro, you gotta go back to South Africa, bro. I'm sorry.
I think it's but if you ain't a citizen by the time that all happens,
you gotta go back to South Africa, bro.
You gotta go back to South Africa, bro.
You got to. I gotta keep the same energy, Mr. Business.
Like you have to go. Like you have to go back to South Africa. You have to go back to
after you fix America, then go back to South Africa.
Yeah, if by that point you ain't official.
Yeah, you gotta go. You got to. I gotta keep the same energy, Mr. Benson, right?
Yeah, but you know why? Well, you want to know why I appreciate that? Because you're keeping the same energy.
You gotta go, bro. Like, but if you're here you're not here on a student visa. So if you're here on a work visa, cool. As long as that visa's valid, all right, You hear permanent residency? You gave birth to a child in America, so now you got a permanent residency. I don't have a problem with you. You know what I mean? Unless 45, aka 47, do what he say he gonna do and get rid of birthright citizenship.
Which I disagree with, because most kids in this country most people in this country are born with birthright citizenship.
You gotta get rid of it. you gotta get rid of it. You gotta go. Listen, I agree with what Trump said.
You have birthright citizenship, fool.
No, I was born from a citizen. That makes me a citizen. And that's not what birthright citizenship is. Most people misunderstood this. Birthright citizenship was created for children born from like non-citizens to allow to be citizens. This is something that was created, which for a good reason. It was created because once they abolished slavery, they had the problem of all those people that they abolished slavery not being citizens, and then their children being considered citizens. So they created the concept of birthright citizenship that if you were born in this country, that you have to be considered a citizen. I don't think birthright citizenship should be completely eradicated, but it should be amended and changed to simply say that if you were born in this country from a citizen, then you are a citizen. That is not what people have done with birthright citizenship. Is we have people come from all over the world, come to this country just so they can give birth in an American hospital. That child will be a citizen. They'll get permanent residency, and then they'll use that child as an anchor baby so they can stay in this country. It didn't work, and they use America as an economic bank to send money back to their country. We have to stop that from happening. And the only way to do that is get rid of birthright citizenship, or at least change the meaning of it. And because it's too literal. It's too literal. If you travel to Japan and your wife is pregnant and she just so happens her water to break and give birth, and that child is born in Japan, that child's not a citizen of Japan. Get the fuck out of here. Kiss my ass.
No, you just they're doing you a solid because you had a kid in Japan. Like doctors can't turn you away.
Right. If that exact same thing happened in the opposite direction, Japanese family on vacation, wife's water breaks, give birth, that child's an American citizen. That needs to go. That needs to go. The law is too literal. You don't agree?
I mean, you're talking to somebody who was born with birthright citizenship, so it's a little different.
Speak on it.
But then again, I'm also a citizen.
Speak on it. Speak on it.
Yeah. So I'm a little different, right? I'm a citizen of the country because I was born on although it's foreign soil, it was American owned territory. So it's like thereby making me an American citizen. So because of that, I have a very different relationship with birthright citizenship.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Now, with that being said, if you just come over here making an anchor baby just so you can stay in this country, you know you're wrong. But once again, here's my problem with that. Yes, they're wrong for doing that. I'm not arguing that. But why did they do that? Because the wait time is 10 years. Why have we not streamlined it? I keep going back to why haven't we streamlined this process? I'm going to always go back to that.
That definitely should be addressed, but we still have the current problem that's happening right now. And Trump saying he wants to get rid of birthright citizenship. Now he says get rid of. I think, let's change it. Let's change the meaning of it. It's too fucking literal. You know what I mean? And I think it'll be very simple. If your parents are citizen, then you're a citizen. If you're born in this country.
Sure. Or if you're born, American territory. Yeah.
Or whatever status your parents have in this country, you have the same status. So if your parents are here a residency, then you're here a residency.
Oh, that's fair. I like that.
Right. It's just
you have the status that your parents have.
Yeah. Because right now the law is too fucking literal. You don't think the law is too literal? If you're born here, what? That's too
born. Like I don't think you understand what those words mean. I don't think you understand what those words. Have you ever heard somebody say something? I'm like, I don't think you understand what you just said. You don't know what those words mean.
Bro, if some couple from Russia is just here on vacation for a couple of weeks and then the wife's water breaks a little early and then she gives birth in America, that kid's an American citizen now.
Like,
and the parents are now permanent residents.
It's like that's not how that should work at all. I disagree. I'm anti this moment. I disagree.
That's all I'm saying. I think it's something we should be talking about.
But once again, but we're having these types of conversations in a way that is trying to be as nuanced and as fair as possible without giving get locked in between liberal or conservative.
Ideological capture. I think people need to be able to step outside their worldview, whatever they think is right, and just look at the facts of the matter and make an honest opinion about something. And this is why I also want to bring this up. I believe this is the video. This is not that I'm going to find it. But we're talking about the people being deported. Right now, our current administration has a priority list about who they want deported. They have a list. And I think this video kind of goes over these people. Because Charlemagne and God said, he was like, I'll be more comfortable with this deportation stuff if they at least tell us who they're deporting, right?
Yeah.
So I think that's a fair statement. So let's check this video out.
Yeah, I didn't mean to cut you off, but that's also a very fair statement too. We don't know who they're deporting or why they're deporting them. So it just feels evil. It feels like, nigga, why are we just it feels inhumane. If we were like, oh no, we're deporting people who are like bringing drugs into the country. Oh, okay, bet they gotta go. That's a different conversation. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah. But let's take this conversation up though. Let's see. Now, this one's a short one. It's 5 minutes. Let's check this one out.
Guys, this is not new information. I'm almost positive here. I think if you guys have been following the migrant crisis over the last couple of years, at least, you'll start to realize that
we've been following here in the SOULcast.
A lot of these sanctuary cities gave dollar bails to people. Also, a lot of churches bailed people out of jail. And some people that have done absolutely crazy things while being able to hide within.
So the current gimmick is a lot of these activists, what they're doing is when these migrants get arrested, they go there and they bail them out before ICE can get there and they get transferred over to ICE. So it's just these people need to be arrested, bro. These people need to be arrested. It's like, these motherfuckers need to be arrested. I'm sorry. Just get the fuck out the way.
Like you can't commit treason as a form of protest. That's just no.
Yeah. Like I'm just
particularly when there are said sanctuary city because they're not going to help.
Yeah, there are definitely ways to protest. There's a definition of protesting, and that ain't it. That's obstructing justice. That's what that is, and that's a crime. Anyway, let's get into this video.
Or aid with the removal of the individuals that are committing crimes. All right. So I definitely expect absolutely. All right. For a lot of these shocking cases to be coming out of sanctuary cities, specifically with Trump in office and specifically with Tom.
We got to find some way to make an amendment or do something to make sanctuary city status. Like I feel like the state government has too much fucking power to do some bullshit like that. Because all sanctuary city status is just saying, it's like, we're just going to disobey the federal government. It's not states' rights. It's not like shit like with abortion where it could be legal in this state and not legal in that state. We could be legal in this state, not legal in that state. Well, it's not shit like that. It's not shit like, oh, in this state you can get married at 16, but in this state you can't. This is straight up, we're just gonna fucking just disobey and just and undermine and outright try to get in the way of the federal government doing things that the federal government has decided it needs to do for the good of the whole country, not one fucking state, the whole fucking country. The concept of states' rights was like, what might be good for that state is not good for this state because we live in a different region, a different environment, a different climate, different everything. Our roads are different. So in one state, stricter gun laws because people live really close together. But in this state, my nearest neighbor is 2 miles away. If someone tries to rob me, I need a gun because cops won't reach me in time. That's what states' rights is for. That sanctuary city bullshit is a complete bastardization of our Constitution, and it needs to be. We need to find a way to get rid of it. That's my stance on it, Mr. Bennington. I don't know if you have one.
I didn't even know like sanctuary city up until you started talking about them. I didn't know it was a thing because I didn't know that states and or cities could do that, where they could just go, we're gonna house a particular group of people who aren't supposed to be here because we just agree to do that. But I'm like, that feels unsafe for a city to do. Unilaterally, that just feels unsafe. Like a state can just decide, no, what do you mean by what are you talking about? Like imagine one of your kids going no, and that being the law. Like, well, you gotta listen to your kids. What the fuck?
What? Yeah, craziness. I'm sorry, I went on a little rant there.
No. It's not even a rant. It is insane when you say it out loud. Essentially, they're saying your kid has a right to go, hey, sit down. Nigga, no. All right. What? What?
Right.
What are you talking about?
I brought up examples where states' rights is important, like gun control. No, I don't. You can't just make a blanket statement. You're not allowed to have guns. No, nigga, I live on a farm. No one. I live miles away from people.
But here's the thing. You know what's crazy about what I hate? You know what I hate about the concept of gun control is the fact that no one once again, this is another conversation where no one quite tells the truth. Firstly, no one says gun control as what it is, a well-regulated militia that insinuates that you know where the guns are going and who has them and how they're utilizing those guns. That is not the same as taking your guns away from you. But no one has that conversation.
There are people who genuinely want to just make, say, blanket across the country. You're not allowed to have a shotgun. Nigga, I live alone on a farm and my nearest neighbor is a mile away. I don't need a shotgun.
Nigga, no.
What if wolves
I live in Texas. By all means, have a gun.
What if like wolves trying to kill my fucking cattle? I need a shotgun. You know, like it's just. I can understand why a nigga that lives in an apartment in New York don't need no fucking shotgun. But he does have the right to bear arms, so he should be allowed to have a handgun.
A 9mm?
Yeah, you know, like, or even to a certain extent, he should be allowed to have a shotgun or an assault rifle, but he's not allowed to have it outside in public. Either be in his home or he takes it to a range. We can make restrictions like that, but you say you just can't have one because why do you need one? What if I really like shooting assault rifles? What if I just really like to do that for fun? I shouldn't be allowed to do it? That's crazy.
I'm saying I live in Texas. I'm gonna have me a gun. What you talking about?
Well, you talking about a whole different thing.
Yeah.
Specifically, you talking about Houston, Texas.
No, that's true.
Talking about a whole different thing right there. Let's finish this video. This is a short one, so let's watch it all.
I still live in Texas, though. You live in Texas. That's different.
I live in Houston, Texas.
That's true. Yeah, I live in literally the most populated city in the state of Texas. That's not.
I live in a place in Texas that pretty much don't even fucking exist. I'm gonna keep it that way. Let's get through the video.
That is scary when you say that.
Homan, basically leading the charge here. There are going to be a lot of people that are going to be taken out, guys. No doubt here. But let's go ahead and jump into this immediately. ICE makes shocking arrest in sanctuary state. This is a suggestion via Discord. Let's jump into it.
ICE announcing more arrests of criminal illegal immigrants, including several with gang affiliations or violent.
Anybody saying ICE is not being transparent about what they're doing, what their operations are? ICE has they have their own website, they have their own personal Twitter page, Facebook, YouTube channel, all this stuff. They're being very transparent about what they're doing. This information is very public. There are a lot of. Sorry, that's the hick in me. There are a lot of so-called journalists on places like MSNBC, NBC, CNN, who are claiming, "Oh, we just know what they're doing." It's like oh my god, just straight fear mongering. Oh my god, it's a panic. Oh my god, you can't even go outside if you're a brown skinned person. ICE might tackle you to the ground and handcuff you. Okay. How do you feel about that, Mr. Benson?
Listen, I don't. Once again, even if I disagree with the Trump administration, you cannot fearmonger people into believing your side story.
If you're a citizen in this country, you are no threat. There's nothing's wrong with you.
Like
I saw a video of this one dude saying there was an ice thing going on. The guy was just walking by and this ice age chill outside, and he was like, what's going on, man? He's like, what's going on? He's like, yeah, I know, we're just doing stuff. And then and the guy was talking to him, and he was like, you guys gonna check me? And I was like, well, no. Should we? He was like, no. He's like, I'm a citizen. He's like, all right. And then the guy was like, should I prove it? He's like, yeah. And he's like, I guess you want to. Showed him his ID, and they were like, okay. Cool. You just
love.
You know? But anyway,
like that's the definition of nigga, you ain't talking to me. Like this does not pertain to me. Like, I don't even understand what you want. Like, you want to start for what? I'm a citizen. Oh, yeah. So I'm gonna go home. Anyway, let's see.
All right, let's check this out though. Oh, goddamn, it's a nasty looking white woman. I'm sorry, that was mean.
Histories. Wow. Many were put back on the streets thanks to sanctuary city policies. Bill Malhusian is live in Los Angeles. Criminal illegal immigrants, including several with gang affiliations or violent histories. Many were put back on the streets thanks to sanctuary city policies. Bill Malhusian is live in Los Angeles with more.
Operation Return to Center. That's
great.
That was a good one, bro.
Tell us about these guys, Bill.
That's funny. I don't even know.
I mean, it's hard to believe there are any jurisdictions out there that wouldn't.
That is our President Trump. My bad. I almost called him Donald Trump. President Trump has decided to name this operation
Return to Sender. That's funny. That's hilarious.
I love our president.
That's hilarious. Like, listen, once again, I disagree with the president. That nigga knows a slogan. That nigga knows a slogan, bro. That Operation Return to Sender, that's funny. That's hilarious.
Oh.
That's right. That's
Oh
great.
my God, bro.
Operation Return to Sender, that's cold. Nigga, that's cold. Like, listen, I don't know what's cooler. I don't know what's a better slogan. Operation Return to Sender or Alternative Facts. Alternative Facts was cold, bro.
Alternative facts need to be studied.
Alternative Facts? That's different. That's built different. He's not a lie. An alternative fact. That's crazy. That is crazy.
Bro, he just says it. You know, these are alternative facts. A word?
A word?
Okay. Fuck it. You know,
nigga, it sounds legit. It sounds like some shit you got to consider. Like, oh, it's an alternative fact. Oh, okay.
Look, it sounds, bro. Fucking send it. You know, that's what we say in the military. Send it, bro. Fucking send it. Alternative facts. Fucking just, whatever.
Like, it's like whatever, bro. I'm like, this. I'm like, say what you want.
Confidence. You feel stupid questioning them.
Right.
Like,
you know what it is.
You know what? All right. Cool. All right.
You know what it is. Like, I will maintain that in terms of eloquence, Barack Obama was one of the best presidents in terms of eloquency and being able to express a thought. He was the best ever. But in terms of catchphrases,
yeah, bro, Trump killing them.
Listen. I'm not saying. Listen,
Trump got
it is the difference between somebody who is a very bar-heavy rapper versus someone who can just make an anthem.
You're right.
That nigga who can make an anthem is going to be on the Billboard for the next 3 to 9 months. we may never hear this Nas song again. We gonna hear this for the next 3 to 9 months.
Yeah, hell yeah.
And that's the difference between those two. It's like he spits like Barack Obama was like Jay-Z, Nas, Lupe Fiasco, them cats, where it's like their bars are heavy and therefore they're good.
Yeah, but Trump's like the Migos, though, you know what I mean?
Them niggas, I'm focused on commas. I fuck with Chicago. God bless him. All the trap nigga. Hitting. You don't even gotta make sense. Listen, you don't even gotta make sense. Alternative facts. I caught you in bed with another woman. Baby, that's an alternative fact. Hey, yo.
What you gonna say?
Hey, yo, that should be the name of Mystique's quirk. If Mystique was a My Hero Academia character, that would be the name of her quirk. Alternative facts. She can morph into anything. Aren't you?
It's funny. But hold on. Let's get to this video though.
That nigga's cold. Return defender.
Well, Dana, it's hard to believe there are any jurisdictions out there that wouldn't cooperate with ICE when it comes to illegal aliens charged with forcibly children, but in Massachusetts, it's just routine. Take a look at this case. ICE Boston just announcing they arrested this Guatemalan illegal alien charged in Massachusetts with 3 counts of aggravated child and 3 counts of forcible of a child. So the question is, why was he on the streets, right? Well, ICE says their detainer request on him was ignored by the Essex County Superior Court due to sanctuary policy. The locals released him into the community on bail without any notice to ICE. In a statement, the director of ICE Boston says in part, quote, Jose Fernando Perez has been charged with some horrific crimes against a minor in our Commonwealth. He is exactly the type of alien we are targeting with our worst first policy. He posed a significant danger to the children of Massachusetts, and we will not tolerate such a threat to our community.
Pack them up, guys.
ICE Boston also announcing the arrest of this Turkish illegal alien charged in Massachusetts with assault and battery against an intellectually disabled person and witness intimidation. But ICE says their detainer on him was also ignored by.
Listen, what people want to realize or accept this or not, when you literally have a policy where it's like, if someone arrests you, if you're not a citizen, we will straight up just release you because we want to protest. No matter what you got arrested for, and if ICE come knocking saying, hey, we got word you arrested this guy and we want to deport him. Oh, well, we already released him. Now you got to go find him. But he molested kids. Yeah, well, I don't support ICE. What are we doing? What are we doing?
Listen, that's the epitome of childishness. We don't like that. And I'm like,
let's finish the video up though, because this one.
But also, I want to be clear. This is the first time I'm ever hearing who they're arresting as people. Like, and that to me, once again, and you know what I'm saying.
It's just like, I would go as far as to say, even if you're just Consuela the maid who's been here for 7 years, and all you ever do is show up and clean some rich person, you gotta go. But these extremes exist. People who come here for the sole purpose of finding very young American women, kidnapping them, abusing them, and selling them to the cartel. They gotta go.
Yeah, they gotta
go. Let's finish this video, and then we'll have a discussion, and we'll close out.
Yeah.
I don't want to hit that 3-hour mark. So.
We're almost there. Yeah, I agree.
The sanctuary city of Somerville, he had also been released into the public. Elsewhere around the U.S., ICE Seattle arrested this Salvadoran illegal alien wanted in his home country for aggravated homicide. Here in Los Angeles, ICE arrested this Guatemalan illegal alien charged with assault and with a gun. And in Colorado, the DEA announced their top 10 arrests of
multiple cities and states they're talking about, by the way. I just want everybody to pay attention to the places and they're saying and the crimes they're mentioning.
Illegal immigrants in recent days, including several affiliated with Tren de Aragua.
These guys are wanted in the countries that they left.
Yeah.
And others with egregious crimes like kidnapping, child assault, and fentanyl trafficking. And Dana, I was talking to a law enforcement source in Massachusetts about the child case that I referenced, and I asked, like, there's got to be some sort of a catch here, right?
Wondering is not the audio blanking out. It's just they keep saying child R word because that's what a lot of these crimes are. A lot of them, a very, very large number of them.
A large.
Mr. Boyd in his video, this is live on the news, so they're just saying it. In his video on YouTube, he's censoring the word.
He's censoring the word.
Yeah. But if you keep wondering, what's that blank sound? They keep saying child R word.
Child molestation.
Yeah. So, oh no, not molestation. They're saying.
Oh no, I'm trying to be as polite as possible. I know exactly what they're saying.
Yeah.
I'm trying to be as polite as possible.
Right. Forget about cooperating with ICE. How does somebody charged with so many counts of aggravated, forcible child even get released on bail in the first place? The response I got was, quote, "Welcome to the Commonwealth of Massachusetts."
Right.
I'll send it back to you.
Oh my God, guys. All right. Like, as we're encountering these things, it's kind of like shocking how these people were not just immediately removed. I mean, listen, should they be held in our jails?
Sanctuary city status, that's how.
To the point where tax dollars now have to fund their lives even more? Bro, no. Definitely get these people out of here. Like, this is blatantly showing you like how terrible some of the sanctuary city laws are. Bro, listen, I am.
What is that? What is a sanctuary city law? What the fuck is that?
The fact that I can't stress enough that the concept of sanctuary cities bothers me as a whole, because what you're then saying is that cities can unilaterally.
Mr. Benson, you're a paralegal, right?
Yeah.
You understand the law, right? What is a sanctuary city law?
No such thing.
Like, tell that to Massachusetts, tell that to Chicago, tell that to New York, tell that to Aaron Mayor Adams of New York, because he's trying to get it revoked and removed. And the mayor is having a hard time doing this because the governor won't let him. These cities exist and they're claiming this thing and they have the legal right to do it under like states' rights or what the fuck ever. And they're saying we have our own laws and ICE is not allowed to deport people. What the fuck are you talking about?
And this is where once again I think liberalism goes too far. Because I understand what liberalism is trying to do. They're trying not to have people get deported and have like family separation and legitimate human rights violations take place in the United States of America. I get that wholeheartedly, 110%. It is the reason why, once again, which is the reason why I was always for Republicans telling us exactly what it is that who it is that they're deporting before they deport them. But this idea that cities can unilaterally just decide that they're not because we said so, oh, absolutely not.
Oh, I just want to, because you said something, and I just want to bring up this because this was addressed by our current administration and our border czar, our new border czar, because our last one, her name was Kamala Harris. She was also our vice president, and she didn't do a goddamn thing on our border. And then when someone asked her, hey, so if you become president, what are you gonna do different about the border? Because you're the border czar. She was like, I'm not gonna do anything different. I was like, oh, okay. And in that moment, I realized she lost the election. In that moment, right then and there, that moment, you ain't gonna do nothing different. You lost your damn mind. You lost your damn mind. Why did you say that?
Like there was a correct answer. That was not it.
Our new border czar, someone asked him about this whole deporting families thing, right? This narrative. Well, that's why sanctuary cities, and he says separating families. And he addressed this. This is our border czar, Tom Hoffman. This is what he had to say.
We have seen one estimate that says it would cost $88 billion to deport 1 million people a year.
I don't know if that's accurate or not.
Is that what American taxpayers should expect?
What price do you put on national security? Is that worth it?
Is there a way to carry out mass deportation without separating families?
Of course there is. families can be deported together.
Hey.
So essentially,
You ain't separate families, Mr. Middleton. All of you are leaving.
is that a good thing though?
Yeah, hand in hand. No, he's not separating you. Separate you? Separate. No. I mean, jokes aside, no. I mean, the administrator always said, yeah, no. Like, if you're a citizen of this country, obviously you're not being deported. But if you have family who are not citizens of the country and they're being deported, if you want to, America will help you go with them. If you want to stay, you can stay. That's up to you. If there's a child here that's a citizen of the country, the parents can decide to have the child go back with them. If you have family here who are citizens of the country, you want to leave the child with them, you can choose to do that. It's up to you. That's your choice. You're still leaving.
No, like you're leaving. It's like
you don't want to be separated from your kid. Your kid, if the kid's a citizen, he can go with you. He can. You want to leave him here? You can leave him here. You can. You have family here. You can stay. You can do that, and you can wait till you get citizenship and come back. But they can go with you. You don't have a separation.
I feel like we can handle two problems simultaneously. Because I keep coming back to this. Why does it take 10 years? But that's like seriously, why does it take 10 years? This is not even
that's a good question. But let me show you something, Mr. Bill. I'm gonna show you one more thing before we head out of here, right?
I know I keep going back to. I know that's not the focus, but I'm like, nigga, 10 years? Are you serious? 10? You tripping, bro? There's no way. 10 years? No, not 10. 10?
Oh, wait.
10 is a problem. I don't give a damn what the context is. 10 is a problem. 10 is a problem.
Well, hold on. I'm trying to find. Is this the video? Wait.
I don't damn.
Wait. I want to see something. Oh no, it's not this one, but I'm getting close. Hold up, wait, give me a second. I'm trying to find a video to show you something. I want to show you something nice. We're gonna end this on a nice something touching.
I got that.
We're gonna end this on something touching. Some good feelings. So some niceness. Hold on. I gotta find it first though. It's a couple of weeks old, but I can't find it. Fuck. I don't want to tell you what it is, but I want to show it to you. So give me a second.
All right, take your time.
I don't want to tell you what it is. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Here's board of mass. There's a bit more. Attacking press, disrespectful Texas government. I can't find this video, Ms. Bennington, and I'm sad.
What was it?
Long story short, it was a video about this old lady who got deported and sent back to Guatemala. But when she got there, she was met by her daughter and stuff, who she hasn't seen like in 11 years. And they were asking her questions, and it was like, is she sad she got deported? She was like, yeah, but I'm also happy to be home. And like, are you gonna try to go back? And she was like, no, I'm gonna stay here. And my grandchild is older, and I'm with my daughter again. I'm back in Guatemala, and I kind of miss being here because in America it was just work, work, work. And I didn't have no family and this and it was kind of sweet actually, you know. I just can't find it. I wanted to show you to you. It was actually super nice. It was just something kind of nice that happened out of all this deportation stuff to kind of try to bring you around to it a little bit, you know. I know for a fact I do want to get your opinion. So we discussed pretty much whether it be from inside of ICE or from FEMA. And I think there was some stuff with the FBI I wanted to show you too, where it is these federal agents are trying to be activists and protest the government by actively going against their orders and just outright committing crimes. And then we also discussed that one video, and I can show you a lot more next time of just ICE kind of tell you, hey, look who we got today. California, Arizona, Colorado, this place, this child blank, blank with a weapon, blank with a this, blank, this person, blank trafficking, this blank child blank, you know, over and over and over again. You kind of like, Jesus fucking Christ. And these people have they've been arrested multiple times, but since they live in these sanctuary cities and they're not legal, the police and the people there is like, hey, we're going to just release you. So go, be free, you child blinker, because I don't want you to be deported so I can protest the president. What is your opinion on this?
Listen, if you want to protest how the current administration is conducting itself, I'm not even strictly speaking against that, because how the current administration has been conducting itself, I'm not in agreement with.
I love it.
Treason is out the fucking window. I don't care what, but treason I don't condone. I want to be clear about this. My liberalism don't condone treason.
I'm glad you
I don't even consider myself a liberal, but I never, huh?
So I'm glad you mentioned that, Miss Menace, because we could do one of two things. This could go one of two ways, and I guess I want to see how you want to do this. We could do this tomorrow, or we can take a brief intermission, close the stream down, and then do it tonight. But the other thing I want to talk to you, I need the entire SOULcast to do it.
Okay.
So what do you want to do?
We could do it like tomorrow if needs be, because you're gonna need notifications about that. You're gonna have to get boys on board. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I was gonna just do it me and you think, but you know what? I could bring the boys along. Actually, I think it'd be fun. We're gonna talk about Hassan Piker.
Who?
Hassan Piker, my favorite streamer, my favorite Turkish streamer over there on Twitch, the #1 Democrat streamer in the world. That guy. We're gonna talk about him.
I don't know who the fuck that is. I truly, like, you keep saying this name. I truly don't know who that is. I'm not even like.
He's the guy who's like openly a terrorist.
Oh, no. Like me saying that I don't know is not me talking shit. I truly never know.
No. Remember I was telling you. You probably don't remember, but we brought him up in the SOULcast a handful of times. I don't like talking about him, so I don't like giving him air. But he's pretty much a terrorist. He's pretty much like he's pro, not himself, but he's pro terror. He believes that in America's war on terror, the terror should win and America should fall. And he lives here. He's an American citizen. Oh my God, he's so it's so much. However, a friend of his, you may or may not know, his name is Ethan Klein, from H3 Productions. Are you familiar with him?
No. We'll talk. We'll have to send them tomorrow.
Alexa, are you familiar with Ethan Klein?
Ethan Klein
from H3 Productions.
Ethan, I know Ezra Klein.
Okay, no, it doesn't matter. So basically, a friend of his, Ethan Klein, he kind of like called him out. Was like, hey, look, this dude's my homie, but the past couple of years, I kind of been paying attention to him, and he has lost his damn mind. And he publicly called him out. He made like an hour and a half long video on Hassan. He did everything I've wanted to do, but haven't had the time to do. Just go through all of Hassan's bullshit, find all the clips, all the evidence, all the statements, everything he's ever said, and made a whole. You know what I mean? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, I get. I just
tomorrow.
never.
And tomorrow, I'm saying tomorrow I want to watch it. So, like, you down tomorrow?
Yeah. I can believe.
Okay.
I can believe down tomorrow.
Okay, dope. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun.
I never. Because once again, I never really heard. And also, this is my problem too. I don't stay in the loop for these types of things because I don't look for nonsense. And he just sounds like a bunch of nonsense.
No, we're gonna watch it tomorrow. I'm gonna get Young President Ghost in here too. That's gonna be fun.
Okay.
I'm gonna get Ekans Dills too. And I'm gonna get Girl. I'm gonna try to get the whole squad here. I'm trying to. I'm gonna see what I try to get Dust. I don't know. I'm gonna try. It's gonna be dope. We gonna do this tomorrow, but I'm gonna close the stream down up here. Like we're gonna pretty much dip out pretty much like right now. Hey guys, the SOULcast once again we'll be gone for a few weeks. Glad you guys came in. We had some good viewership tonight. Bunch of engagement. Love that you guys came through. Me and Miss Benson had a great conversation. Hopefully, I've opened his mind a little bit more on the migrant crisis. I always try to do it. He always resists. I'm
sad. Like because truly it is a sad thing, and it is the migrant crisis is a telltale sign of our failed immigration policies, and it didn't just start with Barack Obama or Joe Biden. It started long before that. Even before the Bush administration. This was starting going as far back as the Reagan administration. The fact that we never improved what it meant to what our borders were and put emphasis on our border security and find a way to streamline
we do have one main problem that needs to be addressed, and a lot of people don't feel like addressing it. And it has to be stated. First off, Obama was really good with our border. Really, really good. Actually, if you look at his, he just didn't publicize it. Obama is still the king deporter, bro. Trump ain't touching his numbers, bro. Obama was not playing. Obama was packing these. Like Obama was not playing. I give him his credit for that. He's still the king deporter to today. No one touches his numbers. Even Trump right now ain't touching them. And Trump's averaging like 1,000 people a day. So I just want y'all to really understand what I'm saying. When Trump came in, he secured the border more. Obama was good at catching people, but he didn't secure the border. Trump secured the border. Biden came in and removed everything Trump did for the border. And not only that, he refused to catch anybody. And for 4 years, he let our border go out of control. For 4 years. For 4 years. That has to be addressed. What the fuck? It's one thing that I'm just going to undo everything Trump did. That doesn't mean everything, just because you don't like to do it, doesn't mean everything he did was bad. That's ridiculous. Why did you purposely destroy the border? Why? Even Obama would have told you that's fucking stupid. It's just like what?
Why'd you do that? Either why'd you like why'd you do that? I didn't tell you to do that.
Okay, Trump did it. What? Okay. What?
Once again, I ask why. Once again, I'm gonna ask you one more time. Why'd you do that? Is that like you know how I was in, how we were in school together, right? And whenever somebody would do something crazy, we'd be like, "So why'd you do that?" Then they would give us an answer. We're like, "All right, you probably didn't hear us. Why did you do that?"
Yeah, no, you just hit with that. So like the point was,
why'd you do that, sir? I don't.
Yeah, why'd you do that? Like right?
No, I'm asking a real question. Like why? Like I'm not trying to be facetious. I'm asking a legitimate question. Why do you do that? Like I'm not calling him out his name. Like I'm asking a real question.
But yeah, Ms. Bennett, we're gonna end this here.
I also
and tomorrow we're gonna pick up. We're gonna do a Hassan episode. It's gonna be fun. Do you have closing thoughts you want to say?
Yes, sir. Firstly, I am surprised by your surprise in me in terms of what I was going to okay versus what I wasn't going to okay.
I was gonna be more like confrontational than that. I'm not even gonna lie. I was like, oh, for real? All right, okay, cool. All right,
yeah, he was like, nah, like these niggas gotta go. Wait, what? Hey, what? Yeah, I didn't. Nah, you ain't tell me that you was betraying the country as a form of protest. Nah, nigga, that ain't. We didn't discuss that. We did not discuss that on your way here.
You know what? I consider that that's good, bro. Hey, I'm glad. Because I look at this shit like, am I just being crazy? So I'm glad someone on the opposite side say, no, you're not being crazy. That's wild. That's wild.
No. And you know what makes me mad about that? Them niggas know they wrong. They know they wrong.
Yeah.
They know they wrong. Like, man, bro, don't interject me into your bullshit. Do not. You know I hate when niggas do that. When they will go, man, you know I'm right. No, you're not. You dead wrong behind the scene. What the fuck you doing?
But all right, Mr. Manson, man.
But yeah, we're getting a little besides ourselves. Back to marriage. I was more surprised that we agreed than disagreed. Here's the thing. I don't consider myself a liberal, so to speak, or at least from a stereotypical sense. I'm not a liberal. I'm just a guy who just may have opinions that are slightly more that may be slightly more colorful than the other side. But trust me, right is right and wrong is wrong. I'm not about to
Yo, shout out to my nigga Payne. Let me mod you real quick. By the way, my nigga Payne's in the chat.
Hi, Payne.
Yeah. Let me mod you before we get up out of here.
Wait, was Payne in the first one? The very first one that we ever did. Was Payne in the first one?
All of shit, bro. I don't know what Payne's been up to in a little minute. I don't know what he's been up to, but it's good that
I know that because it sounds familiar. That's what
yeah.
I'm like, what's
He's the OG. That's back when we had Stony Valley and all them way back in. That's way back when. But all right, look, I need to go ahead and get up out of here. Spend some time with my lady friend, my wife. You know what I mean?
Let me say my lady friend.
But hey, thank you all for coming through. It's been a blast. I'm gonna hit you up tomorrow with a start time so we can talk about this Hassan thing. I'm gonna try to get more people in here.
Who do you think you're gonna get?
I'm gonna try to get Young Perez and Kuro and my cousin Golf Ball and try to get Ekans Delos.
Please get Golf Ball. I love Golf Ball.
Yeah, but I'm gonna try. I'm gonna see. I'll let you know. But if not, if it's just me and you, it's just me and you because I want to talk about this shit. It's gonna be fun. But all right, hey everybody, love you all. It's a SOULcast. We've been out for a minute. We're gonna try to get the shit back more consistent, and and like we say, 2025 is the year of SOULcast. We're taking over. Love everybody. Peace. Hell Hydra.
Take care.